Alright, ready? Is it recording now?
We're live.
Whoa, that's the best sync I've seen.
Right? Anyways. Hello everybody, welcome to today's episode of DD's podcast, or as we like to call ourselves, the Delicious Dudes. We're back at it again with another top 10 most delicious topics. Here we are with a special guest. Finally, we have another guest. Kyle, our good old friend.
Kirito. In the place, you know.
Kelito.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
And then, your three average hosts, Cameron, Brandon, Israel. And we even have our Jamie in the back right now. He doesn't wish to reveal himself, but he's there. Jamie.
Jamie?
Clamoring for
Jamie.
leg reveal.
Jamie Legs.
Jamie leg reveal.
That'd be nice.
Anyways, I hope you guys are ready, because we sure as hell are.
Oh, nice.
What are our topics? You said you had a couple ready.
I had an interesting topic. I was actually talking with Amanda on the way here.
Yeah, okay, wait,
it's if you were to take two animes and cross them over, what would they be?
Ooh.
To make an anime. My first one.
I already
I
know.
want to hear what Naruto X.
And
I was gonna be Naruto X Boruto, dude. So good.
I'll give you an example, right? My thought was Naruto, right?
Oh, yeah,
X initial
I'm on
D.
board.
Because I feel like Sasuke would be fucking nuts on drifting, dude.
Wait.
He'll sense other cars around him, bro. The blind
Use the
driver,
Sharingan.
Itachi. Yeah.
So is it like superpowered cars, right? Like, or the drivers have superpowers? But
I
it's
said
just car
drivers have
racing.
superpowers, yeah.
They
So
use
like,
kinda
jutsus while
sick.
driving.
Yeah.
Like Gara, like he's about to spin off a cliff, instead he uses like a sand wall.
and we're like, yeah,
He
dude.
does a
Yeah.
bumper and he just bumps off.
So it'd be like
Yeah.
Speed Racer, but instead of like gadgets, it's all like jutsus and
Yeah,
shit.
jutsus.
I thought
Sounds
that
kinda
sounded
rad.
dope.
Yeah.
Sounds rad.
Sounds like such a filler idea.
Oh yeah.
Is it not in the anime already?
I haven't seen that episode. It was there.
There's Mecha Naruto.
Mecha Naruto was a good
Yeah.
one.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
You guys
Someone
have
talk
any-
to Toriyama, dude. So we get him on
Gotta write him an
Yeah,
email.
right.
it.
So,
Get my boy on.
can you think of it like legit or?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I already nailed it.
Boruto, but good.
Yeah, but it's like Naruto again.
Boruto,
It's like
but
an
right now?
origin story of them as kids, but it's Naruto characters. You know what I mean? It'd be pretty good.
You could do like Naruto and Hero Academia. They like cross paths or some shit. I don't know.
Extra super.
So are you talking about like it's a hard like combine like yours was like a hard combine like just legit Sasuke driving a car, but like
Yeah.
or like is it more like the concepts like
That's what I was.
like
thinking.
loosely based concepts?
I feel like it could be
combining?
either or. I mean, it's kind of up in the air. It's not necessarily like, you know.
Yeah, I like yours. Yours is pretty good.
Yeah, I thought that one sounded dope, but
It was pretty dope.
I mean, I feel like you can mix so many together.
Really could. Yeah, it's kind of hard to think.
Yeah, I'm
Would
trying.
be a good one, like a legit good one.
God, all I could think about is Naruto. So good. It's like messing up a perfect like recipe, dude. I'm afraid to go any variants on it, dude. Just cut out the filler, dude. It's perfect.
Fuck. That's a good question. I can't. Should have fucking asked us this before the podcast.
I was
Dude.
thinking of that, but
That's
you know,
pretty good. What about even cartoons?
cartoons would be kind of dope
It
too.
would be a cool cartoon to like. Dude, what was the crossover that I just saw recently that was wild? Oh, it was Courage the Cowardly Dog and Scooby Doo
did you watch
crossovered. I
Did
didn't
they
watch
have
it.
that?
I want to see.
Yeah, it just happened like
Wow.
last year.
Last year?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? I didn't hear
What?
anything about this.
That's crazy.
I was just
That's
looking at
crazy.
Courage clips on YouTube and I was like, what's this?
Does that mean Courage is in the same universe as Batman?
Ooh.
Shit.
God damn.
Yeah.
Because I don't even think it's like one of those weird plots where they like avoid shit like that by like going like, oh, we fell into another dimension for an episode or whatever. It's just like legit. They just drive to the middle of nowhere and it's like, oh shit, it's Courage's house. And just like shit happens.
True.
It's like weird. Cool.
I mean, I just figured that, you know, with the recent crossover with, you know, the big fighting game,
The big
Nickelodeon,
the big
Nickelodeon.
news.
Take it away.
The big news.
Yeah.
The biggest news of the day. Obviously, the best character has just been revealed in Smash.
Kirito.
Kirito.
Kirito. Echo Fighter. Sora.
Fuck Sora.
Dude.
It's so
I'm
good.
a hater. I'm a little Sora at Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I get it. You suck.
I'm gonna be real. I've never played any Kingdom Hearts game ever.
At all?
Nope. So I mean, I played the 3DS one for like not even 5 minutes because it was like too much text. I'm done. Like, put that shit down.
No reading.
Nah. If I have to sit there and push A for like longer than 5 minutes just to start the game, I'm over with it. It's too much.
I saw like almost every Japanese game back then.
Yeah, I'm like, and this is for 3DS, bro.
Yeah. Did you really skip all of it?
I never played Kingdom Hearts.
But like any like game.
No. Well,
like in Pokemon, would you read it?
I would read everything. I would go to every town. I would talk to every person in town. And I would read fucking everything. Because like sometimes you find like hidden shit or whatever. Like, this is the guy you talk to and he gives you this if you do this or just some random shit.
So when you play Borderlands, you read every quest log?
Yeah.
I do the same thing.
Did you guys, when you're younger and played Pokemon, did you guys like read everything, or did you guys just go to every character and push A until like you progress? Because that's what I did.
I read it
at least for sure the first time.
I'm stupid.
I'd always forget.
Well, it sounds like you're busy. You're like, I don't got time for this.
I was like,
I'm here to slay some niggas. Like,
I used to have crushes on some of the trainers. I'm like, oh shit, Pokemon girl trainer.
Yo, you don't know?
Looking kind of fire.
Hell yeah.
What was your guys' Pokemon games?
I had
Fire Red.
I think
that's it. I never played any other ones. Fire Red.
Ruby was my first. Fire Red. Then I went back and played Crystal, and I think I even had
Pokemon
Yellow.
Stadium 2 and Pokemon Snap.
Oh, the GameCube ones were actually really fucking fire. Pokemon Coliseum.
Pokemon Coliseum is
so good.
Fucking good.
So good. Dude, it's so edgy. I could tell that you would like it. Like the main character is like so up Cameron's alley. He's got a bionic arm and he has white hair and he doesn't talk much.
What's
my favorite
he's a
thing
bad
about that
guy.
Game as a kid is that he didn't start with the regular like starters. Like he didn't pick from a trio. He had Umbreon and Espeon. I thought that was awesome.
That was cool, but they really went heavy on the tag mechanic, which worked really well in that game to make it stand out.
I want to play.
But what about Pokken Tournament?
Pokken Tournament? I don't know. I just didn't like it.
Tournament.
It was a cool concept.
Never played it.
It should have like worked, but I didn't like how they did the. It's a cool concept, but I just didn't like it. It's a 3D fighter if you're at a certain distance away from the opponent, so it's a 3D fighter. Yeah. And if you close the gap, you enter a different phase, and it's a 2D fighter. Which sounds kind of cool, but pretty fucking hard to pull off.
Yeah.
Some people like it.
Too hot on it.
Should have just been an arena fighter.
Yeah.
Been that, like a straight up 3D arena fighter.
But I mean, I respect games that take risks because like most games don't fucking take risks anymore. They just keep it like, if I'm gonna put like, because I mean, if you're a company, you're like, I'm gonna put $1 million in this game, like you want something that you know, like if you put it into a risk, it's like it's not a good investment.
It's a coin flip.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're like, dude, battle royals are hot right now. Make that Worms battle royal, baby.
Yeah.
That game did shit, dude. I checked the other day, 4 active players.
So I'm curious, what do you guys think of Sora being in Smash? Just going back to that.
I just want to shit on Sora really fast. When I was a kid.
Did you retell that story?
What have I told on the podcast?
I think
When
I heard you tell the story. I don't remember if you told it on the podcast.
I think I did his Discord. I don't know if I did here. But when I was a kid, my first experience with GameStop.
It was on the podcast.
I went to GameStop and I look at Kingdom Hearts. I think it was 2, and I see Sora on the cover. His little puffy fucking shorts. I thought it looked so dumb.
Fire ass shorts.
Clown shoes, and I was like, this guy looks dumb as fuck. Literally right next to him, Dragon Ball Z. Budokai.
It was on the podcast. It was like on the first episode.
First episode.
Oh man. The origin.
It's topical. We're talking about Sora. Fuck that game. And then I picked Dragon Ball, and I became a Dragon Ball fan. That was my first Dragon Ball media.
Was it really?
Yeah.
What game was it?
Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi. That's actually probably 2, and then I got 3 later on.
Yeah.
And dude, that's so fucking. And then I changed ever since that day.
He was gay.
He was almost so close to being a Chad, dude.
He was almost
so
normal.
Hearts would have made me a Chad.
Would've made you normal.
Dude.
Fuck no.
You'd be like Jesus, bro. You would have had a little emo phase, and then you would have, like a phoenix, been reborn as a normal person.
You know what? Although I don't like Sora, I will say I like that at least it's like a video game character. Because, like,
yeah.
What the fuck is the past few characters from Nintendo's been adding on there? They have been video game characters, but, like, they've been, like, Blythe. Like, who the fuck?
Violet, that's Fire Emblem.
Yeah, fuck off. Like,
What's Fire Emblem?
no, fuck
game.
off. Like,
Fire Emblem.
no,
Sephiroth?
fuck off, dude. There's so many
Sephiroth
other
is
characters
from,
you could have put in there that would have been so much more respectable. And I think
Violet did kind of suck. Though.
come on.
I do agree. I'm just saying it's a video game character.
Yeah.
Violet does suck though.
Or-
Isn't
the
Fire Emblem
arms-
like?
And I'm a Fire Emblem
Doesn't
fan.
like pop the fuck off in Japan? It's not like super popular over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why. Like,
Yeah.
it's popular over
That's
there.
why-
Is that their like main audience? Is Japan? I know like they're obviously in Japan.
He
but
aims
is
for
that the-
Japan. Yeah, he
is
doesn't
that, like,
aim internationally.
Really?
Go back and forth. That's why, because I don't think Banjo-Kazooie is big in Japan, but it's heavily requested over here. I think they like showed the charts of like people that requested characters. Banjo-Kazooie wasn't even fucking on the Japanese one, and then on the US one, it's like top 3, top 5. So they like go back and forth on those.
Yeah, I feel like PlayStation has so many games
Dude,
they could have
PlayStation
done.
All Stars 2.
I know, right?
Fucking down.
Dude, if Nickelodeon like inspires them to make a new one,
It,
that'd be awesome.
Nickelodeon one looks
The next
pretty good.
fighting
Yeah,
game
it's-
I am hoping to come out is the beta for League of Legends fighting game.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah,
cool.
the head designer on that one said like this was like a year ago. Last time I was like looking into it, he was like, I forgot what someone asked. Someone asked like, can you give a rough? He's like, it's gonna be a long while. Like he was like, this bitch ain't close to being done.
Damn.
So I was like, damn, dude. Because I seen the trailers for like there's like a little bit of like them touring through the studio, and you can see someone in the background playing as Darius beating that ass.
Beating Ari, yeah.
yeah. But yeah, he said like it's gonna be a minute because they're like focusing on everything else.
Yeah, I wonder how many characters they're gonna have in that one.
Garen better be in there. I'm
You
not-
actually might. That ass.
He should be. If
Yeah.
Darius is in there, he'd probably be in there.
You sent me the trailer for the new show that's gonna be on Netflix.
It's gonna be hard to put
And you
mages
said
in that.
Garen, maybe? I don't think so.
Oh, in that show?
Oh, no.
Have you seen the trailer
I
for
was
the show?
trolling.
Arcane?
I don't
Huh?
think so.
Have you seen the trailer for the League of
Yeah.
Legends show?
Yeah.
Arcane?
It looks pretty sick. I like
Looks
it. a lot.
dope.
I'm
I thought it
surprised
was
it's
cool.
focused on like Vi and Jinx story.
That's a pretty good story. Yeah, they said they were gonna do that because it's good for Piltover's on. Like, it's a very like upper class versus lower class
Is Jinx my
system.
sister?
Yeah, it's
I
like
didn't
always
know
been
that.
rumored. It's been like one of those things that like everyone just kind of like assumes,
Mm.
and then just kind of like I don't know if this is actually lore accurate. I think it is, but it pretty much confirms it.
Like Garen fucking Katarina.
Just everyone knows.
Everyone knows.
It's not written down anywhere, but we all know. We know the deal. We've seen the splash.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
The second instance of Kingdom Hearts. We're at Benny Morales' house. I go upstairs and I go into Shane's room. Shane's looking extra gay and he's playing. He didn't look any different, just like his
I know.
face. Just watching Shane play Kingdom Hearts and he's like, oh, I love Ariel. Ariel's so. And he's like, in the water level. And I'm just watching him play. I'm like, this game's so fucking gay. That's what I always thought.
I loved how he was older than us and he was like gay or whatever,
Mm.
but he was just like very soft and gay. Then I'd be like, oh yeah, let's play a fighting game. And he would just bop the fuck out of me like so
That's a girl
fucking hard,
character.
dude. He'd pick only cute girl characters and then just beat my dick in, dude. I'm like, oh dude, I'm about to body this gay guy.
So have you guys
Psych.
played Splitgate at all?
No.
Yeah.
I only played it when it first
I
came
played
out.
a good amount when it
When
first came out.
Yeah, when it first came out, that's all I played.
Okay, I'm really into that game. This is the
I saw
only
you.
FPS game that I have had any kind of confidence in, other than maybe Rust.
I was gonna say, what
But
about
Rust is different
This guy
though.
dropped
It's
Rust.
like competitive.
The only reason Rust is different is because 99% of new players who play the game are gonna lose gunfights because the guns are so difficult to use, and only people who actually play the game
Yeah,
and take the time to learn the patterns of the guns are actually gonna hit people.
that makes sense.
So
High
like,
ceiling.
you normally just kind of shit on everybody until you find somebody who actually knows how to play the game. Then it's crazy. But with Splitgate, right? It's more like kind of like Halo and Portal, and maybe a little bit like Call of Duty and like fast
I would
paced.
say it's like Halo and fucking
That's what it seemed like.
the Quake. Halo and Quake.
Yeah,
Is a good better.
and yeah, it's just really fast paced, and I've been playing with like my girlfriend a lot, and her, and I just been popping off every game, and like it was getting like 25, 30 kills every single game, and then I'm getting like 4 deaths a game, and then I'm like, oh, I'm getting a little bit of an ego playing this, right? And so I was like, I need to play ranked in order to get like break my
Oh.
ego. I need someone to beat my ass so I know my place. I play it. I win 2 out of the 5 placement games and get placed Diamond 1, which is the 3rd highest rank. And I was like, holy shit! I was like, whew.
It gets pretty rough though after that.
It does. I was
It gets
playing.
pretty sweaty.
It was getting sweaty. I noticed like my last game,
Yeah.
how people were just like They were just portal. They'd run through the portal, like immediately flick to the next portal through that, so you can like never see them or actually hit them long enough. Yeah, it gets hot. It gets hard.
Pretty good.
Have you guys,
there's a gap.
Have you guys ever actually played Quake?
No, I haven't actually.
Quake? Alright, my first experience with Quake was Quake Minecraft. But despite that...
You're hooked.
No,
Dude, before...
Quake Minecraft was sick. But... I'm telling you.
Anyways,
I knew Kyle was hooked on that shit because I was like... I forgot what day it was. It had to be like Saturday. 'Cause I was like up late as fuck. I say it was like 3 a.m. I was like, I gotta go to fucking bed. And then like right before I log off, it says like Kelly launching Splitgate. I was like, it's 3 in the morning. Nigga, what? I was like,
what is you doing?
Yeah, I know you got work tomorrow.
What's happening?
Yeah, I like
Boy,
that game.
nuts.
It's either Borderlands 2 right now or Splitgate.
Those are 2 good games.
Are you playing for the first time or just going back?
Oh fuck no, dude! You want to hear some tragic
Hell
shit?
yeah.
I have a tragic story about Borderlands 2. When I was younger, I purchased that game. I said that weird. Purchased that game. I did not have a lot of money growing up, and so I wanted a game that will last. You know, so I bought Borderlands 2 thinking it's gonna last. I had a lot of friends that played it. Dope fucking game. Played it all the way through. 72 OPA, got all DLCs. Played through it. Loved the game. Right. Did it with all the characters. Farmed every legendary, every pearlescence. Literally 100% of this game. Right. I had saved this all on a flash drive because my Xbox 360 was like the older version, right? And that flash drive fucking broke. And I lost all the data for Borderlands 2. And I cried at like 16. It was
When
crazy.
did it break?
Huh?
Was it like still like Xbox 360 days when it broke?
So now
Tragic.
I bought the Handsome Jack collection, and so I had Borderlands 2. So I just been running through it and climbing to 72 OP again. It's very nostalgic. Because I'm like, I remember exactly like how to be sweaty in this game.
Did you play 3 at all?
No, not enough.
No.
Like 5 minutes of it.
I didn't really get why people shit on 3 so hard. I didn't get it at all. I didn't play 2 like I wasn't a fanatic. I played like when I went over to his house every once in a while. So to be fair, I didn't know. I just saw 3 came out. I was like, dude, people suck number 2's dick so hard. I was like, I'll just try 3 out. And I had fun playing
2
it.
is so good.
But then I'd like look up online and everyone's like, I fucking hate this game. They're like, 2 forever. They're like shitting on 3.
3 is like why everyone hates it.
Yeah.
It's because like the story of 2 is so good and all the side missions. I don't know about side missions in 3, but the story of 3 is very whatever.
It's lukewarm.
But the gameplay, people like are like, this is fucking great. Like I've heard people talk about the gameplay and then like I gotta go back to 2 and then like there's shit missing in 2 that's not in 3. It makes me want to play 3, but the fucking story in 3 is so fucking meh.
yeah, that's because 3 plays really fucking good.
Yeah, because I had
just
fun playing.
The only problem is like the story's more in your face compared to the other 2 games. Like there's actual cutscenes and shit like that, and the story is just like it's not as good as 2's villain. The villains aren't as good as Handsome Jack.
Yeah, the villains are just like just kind of like joking.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're
dude.
supposed to be like
It's just like
jokey.
a brother and a sister that are
I
like.
don't like the idea of
fucking-
them being like streamer-esque characters. I hate that.
I thought it was
hate
kind of
so
funny.
much.
I don't
It's
know.
a fun meme, but like I don't know. I wouldn't like.
I think it's
enjoy
dumb
it.
that they're the main villains. That'd be that.
Okay, I agree.
If it
with
was
Yeah,
like
they do
another-
seem like a build up
No.
like to a better villain. Like they would be like
Hey,
underlings.
somebody-
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like Borderlands 2 is definitely starting to age. Like, if you play Borderlands 1 and you never played any of the other ones, Borderlands 1, you're going to be like, oh, this is kind of a cool game. Like, it's neat. But if you played Borderlands 2 and then you go back to 1, you're like, what the fuck is this shit?
Right?
What am I playing? Like, this is disgusting. But,
I thought Borderlands 1 was, this might be controversial. I thought it was boring as a kid before playing 2. I stopped. I never finished it.
but did you play, like, RPG games as a kid?
Pokemon.
I played Pokemon. I played some I can't think of. I played RPG games. It was just that, like, I don't know. I just couldn't, like, I never really got into it. That's probably not the game's fault. I just couldn't get into it. But then Borderlands 2 came out, like, years later, and I eventually played that kind of late. I was like, dude, this game's so fucking good. An actual villain, an actual, like, thing. Like, I'm compelled to, and then everything else, like, the gameplay and all the stuff they added onto it, like, makes it way better. And then I bought 3, and dude, I was so upset that I had to buy 3 through the fucking Epic launcher. The Epic launcher is so dog
I
shit.
waited till Steam.
I got on Epic too.
So fucking bad. Dude, on their, like, road to map.
Did we ever play it together? Did we?
No, I don't think so.
Damn.
I think I played with maybe Shmeeb once.
Mhm.
But I played for like maybe all of 30 minutes. And
I think I only played by myself.
I'm pretty sure I played with you one time on Borderlands 2 when we were younger. You, me, Sage, and I think Daniel were playing all four of us together.
That's awesome.
And I remember, like, I think we were like doing DLC or something.
Can I make a call? I'm almost certain I'm right. You like the Psycho in 2, huh?
That's cringe if you do.
I do.
That's cringe.
How's that cringe?
Or the Berserker or the Psycho? I don't remember what his
Gunzerker.
name is.
There's a Psycho and there's a
No,
Gunzerker.
the one that's like on the train with like 2 axes or whatever.
Dude, I
It's like
love
his
that.
cutscene.
I love it so much.
Which one?
The
2
Psycho's
axes.
so cool.
I think it's the Psycho. I don't
He's
know.
a cool
I've never
character, but he
trailer?
fucking sucks.
I don't know about his character. I don't know how he actually plays. I've never actually played him, but me and Jordan, when that trailer came out, used to watch it all the time because I was like, dude, this is so fucking cool. I love that character,
He is dope,
but I've never actually played him.
but he is so bad. Like,
I've heard that.
he is so good at like leveling up, like leveling through, and he's not even that good at it. He's just alright. He's pretty good at it, but then once you hit like max level end game content, when you're like trying to farm for like the legendaries and pearlescence and stuff like that, he is dog shit. He is useless. His ability, there's no reason to even use it.
Thank God I don't do that.
No reason to
I
do
just play
it.
the game basically.
What do you mean? You
Cameron
turn into a
don't
super
min-max.
badass with a explosive fucking
It does no damage.
tomahawk or whatever. You just throw that shit.
It does no damage. Like if you try to take out like the Tiny Tina elemental dragons, it does nothing to them. It doesn't
Even
even.
on first playthrough?
First playthrough,
No,
you might
hold
get
on.
away
We're
with
talking
it.
about endgame.
I'm talking about end game content though,
I'm good.
because end game content's like the meat and cheese. Like that's where it's hype.
Those are the real game starts.
It's like
I'll do like 2 playthroughs and I'll switch different characters every time, but I never. Cause I knew people like Shmeeb hardcore fucking
Me.
played the
Yeah.
shit out of. Like,
I did that for
every
one.
storyline,
hmm
but I don't ever like that.
You've killed like what was it, Cromrax or whatever his fucking name was, the last boss farming.
Yeah, Cameron's not much of a min-maxer at all.
I just like playing the game and like I don't think about it really. Not the story of like. I guess.
You don't care about the stats. You're just like,
Yeah.
I'm having fun, la
I'm
la
having
la.
fun. I'm gonna do this stupid build.
Yeah,
Like
This
dude, okay,
retard will never be able to play Dark Souls.
I was gonna say when
Nah.
we play. Well, I would.
it's not for him.
I could play Dark Souls. It's like if there's a way.
He gave up on Sekiro. What do you mean you can play Dark Souls?
Never
Yeah.
mind, you're right.
Yeah.
Never mind. Never mind. I take it back.
I was about
You know,
to bring that
in
up.
World of Warcraft, they
They
have a name for people who like to stay at like low levels and like get the best loot for low levels and then just kill everybody at that level.
So,
They're called twinks.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
They're called twinks. And they're assholes.
That's like how when we played balloons. Like I only ever play on normal, and if I'm on spicy, I'll play on reverse.
Oh my god.
Because like if you have to play on harder difficulties, you have to follow a meta. And I'm like, it's so
No, you
fucking
don't.
lame.
To a degree. I mean, the very hard ones, for sure.
Like
Well,
I like
Advanced
spam-
maps on chimps, you have to fucking...
Yeah, you have to.
There's like 2 recipes or something. But like, you basically gotta
I
follow
like
a meta.
spamming mortar monkeys. I like using the Dartling gunner.
He likes using the F tier stuff.
I like doing stupid shit.
I like how you literally named like Mortar Monkey's
And the,
just the dog shit tier. Like he's
the
just bad.
engineer monkey. Dude, they're like
Engineer Monkey slaps.
Engineer Monkey's good, but he's in higher level. He's not played in the way that you guys play him.
Yeah,
He's a support character.
I think that's good.
I like having fun and just playing the game.
Yeah.
And
That's
I've
fine.
never really played games and like challenged myself.
This guy's never played Legendary Halo, and it shows.
No.
Dude,
This guy's
it's-
never played. He's never played insane difficulty Gears of War, and it shows.
it's really
This
hard.
guy's
to
never
be-
played Better in
played-
COD, and it shows.
Hard Gears. I played Gears on hard mode.
This guy's such a fucking pussy.
Gears
Why
on
don't you play on
Insane was
Insane?
nuts.
Yeah, it's so good.
Dude.
That shit was nuts.
That shit grows fucking pubes on your nuts, bro. That shit puts
Yeah.
hair on your
Oh,
chest.
I talked about this with Israel just on Discord. I don't think we ever brought it up. Like games that were so hard to you as a kid.
Oh.
That were like
Ooh, I know one.
When you
like
got
never
older?
could beat, or like, and then when you got older,
No.
you're like, this is fucking easy.
Resident Evil 4.
Dude, Dexter's Laboratory Game Boy game. The game was hard. I played it like as a ROM, and I was like, "This is just an easy platformer game. What's going on?" I remember sweating on the first level, like, "Oh my god!"
If you make it past the first one, you're like,
What?
shit.
I think I'm like, "God,
You
dude."
fucking die immediately. Like, what were they added extra enemies?
Oh, wait. The enemies move up and sideways now. What's going on?
Oh my god.
I feel like that's every game for me. I mean, like, I have one game that's the opposite of that, but most games, like, I feel like it's every
Where
game.
it was easy as a kid but harder as an adult?
Yeah.
Well, what game would that be?
I used to play Mario 3 a lot, and
Ooh.
I remember that game, like, if you went fast through it,
You need
It
a
was-
second one? Holy shit, that first one's already.
if you ran through it, like, really quickly, it was way easier. But now I realize, like, my biggest issue, like, why I failed at so many games is because I was, like, trying to go too quick and wasn't taking it, like, slowly. And as
Like
an
you were
adult, I have...
speed runner, dude. As a kid.
As an
He had
adult...
speedrunner blood. He had quick blood in his system.
As an adult, I'm like, oh, I could just take my time. I don't need to fucking rush
His
through this.
natural heartbeat was like 200 beats per
dude,
second.
yeah, the hummingbird heart.
Yeah, so
Moving
most
so
games for
quick.
sure.
As a kid, you're just like, fuck it, dude. I'm just sending it. I don't care.
Yeah.
All the time in the world.
Exactly. Like, I'll just play this for hours, but like as an adult, I'm like, dude,
I gotta make sure I get this
I can be as patient as I want for all these
Yeah,
platformers.
you're just killing time.
So you say,
When as a kid, you got gold, dude.
I gotta go. That's true, dude. That's the one thing working at the amusement park is pretty funny is that like kids run everywhere. There
Oh,
is
yeah,
not a
dude. There's no
location
time, dude.
they go. They are.
Walking's lame, dude.
I gotta go
get
now.
there.
Like there is no waiting. It's
Imagine walking where
gotta
you could be
go
on the
now.
coaster right now.
They gotta go. They got somewhere to be at all
Like,
times.
you think you're gonna be last in line or you'll be late? You're like, I just gotta fucking go over there.
Over there is better. I gotta get there. Yeah, it's pretty ooga booga thinking. I love it though.
It is pretty funny to watch.
Oh yeah, dude. There's kids who will like literally shit their pants. I'd rather shit my pants having fun right now than leave and go to the bathroom and maybe miss out on having fun.
You guys ever done that?
Shit myself.
I've never done that. My brother did that a lot.
Amusement park?
At amusement park, that's rough,
I've never
dude.
done that before.
For real? Dude, I feel like you've shit your pants in multiple locations.
I shit my pants at school all the time as a kid.
Dude, off site, you don't feel like a little bit more pressure when you're off the premises, dude? Where you're not at the home base?
No.
You don't feel like I gotta keep it real tight.
Because you know I would do that at home too. But I'm like, it's
Yeah, at home?
video games. I think so
I
much.
slightly get it because you're like, fuck it, toilet's right there, I could do it. I could beat this level before I shit my pants.
But that's it. But like
Shit your pants as you play.
Yeah, you
Damn
would
it.
do that all the time.
Damn it.
at school,
And I lost at the game.
I did it once at a music park. I'm like, I'm having so much fun. I don't want to. I'll hold it.
I'll
And
hold
by the
it,
time
dude.
You're like, oh, it's because like it's already about to come out, and you're like, I gotta waddle to the bathroom right now.
Dude, I can't imagine holding a turd in like fucking 0G, like on a spinning ride or something. That thing's flying.
You're
up
on the
your ass.
UFO, you're just laying there and just
Dude,
trying to escape your body as like the G's are
dude,
like
as,
getting you.
as soon as that guy hits the fucking end button, that turd's coming out. That's a rip.
Yeah, as a kid, I was just like, I can't stop. There's so much fun. If I leave, I'm missing something. I have
I'm
to
gonna be
stay.
missing something. Yeah.
I feel that.
Cringe.
I went to a water park with Sage and Daniel.
A
in
water
middle
park?
School. I was like in 6th or 7th grade. And
What a good spot to shit your pants, dude.
Right?
We were like on
Just
the.
shitting cum in the pool.
Dude, it's probably BC, bro.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
I didn't want to like leave because we're having such a good time. We're like on the wake waves or like the endless waves or whatever.
Oh, that spot's cool.
Floating down the river at one point, like it goes all around the whole park. I forgot where we were at.
I love going fast down the lazy river and just
The lazy
pissing off old people. It's so fun.
I'm gonna wait.
You old man, die already.
But I think I don't remember how it happened. I think I was just hanging out in the water. I don't even think I was doing anything like that. I was just like in one of the chill parts while there's like a playground there, and I was just hanging out. And then at one point I was like, I gotta shit.
Dang, it's you like that.
I feel like he's retarded.
I
feel like he's
I
retarded.
don't have free stuff, but most of the time when it's like I shit my pants, it's like I felt it earlier.
You don't feel your gut?
Shove it
You like
back down,
deleted it, yeah.
and then it'll come back with a vengeance of like, we gotta shit.
It's like a Windows
Oh,
update
shit.
for you, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, remind me later, and then it just force updates on you. It's like, you're updating, dude.
Wait.
Right now.
My Windows breaks, bro. That's what happens to me. I'm like, yeah, I'll wait on this till later, and then like all of a sudden Windows is like not letting me Alt Tab, and I'm like, what's going on?
When was the last time you shit your pants, Kyle?
Probably in high school. I was like, no, seriously.
On the premises?
No, I was actually at home. I woke up in the middle of the night and I felt really sick, and I went to the bathroom and I had a shit and I had a puke at the same time. But there was like, I can't, like ass, puke,
that's a tough decision.
puke. So like,
you don't have a little like trash bin in
you
your
have a tub or something?
Well, no, I just woke up. Like it was like
but you don't have a trash bin like in your bathroom.
Well, it wasn't like. You're thinking of like as if I was awake, and then like I was immediately like, "Let me go and do this." It was like
no, but you don't have it like next to the toilet though, like at all times.
I do, but like
then how did you like you just
because I'm sleeping
and
I wake up and I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna throw up." So my first instinct is let me run to the bathroom and throw up. It's not let me run to the bathroom. Oh, I got to shit too. Let me get the bucket and shit and puke.
I mean, you feel it.
It's like oh no, I'm puking right now. Let me run to the bathroom. I get in the bathroom and puking, and then I'm like, oh no, I have to shit out of nowhere, and then it just happened at the same time. I was like, all right, well, I'm already in this situation, so I just continued to puke and then changed my underwear, threw it in the trash, and then took a shower. I was good.
You guys ever pee in the toilet while your brother's taking a shit?
No.
Yeah.
I have shit in the same toilet with you.
What do you mean?
The stall with me.
Wait, what do you mean?
When I was a kid, we were in elementary. Jordan was taking a shit on the toilet, and I had to pee, so he lifted his balls up and peed in the toilet.
That's pretty fucking gay.
I also peed in Jordan's mouth in the bathtub.
You're fucking with me. You're fucking with me. You golden showered your brother. Did he swallow?
We might have been in kindergarten or first grade. Yeah. Jordan because me, Jordan, and Ethan used to take baths together. And it was just me and Jordan that time. And Jordan fell asleep in the bath, and he's sleeping like this. And I thought... I thought.
How do you fall asleep?
It would be funny.
How do you fall asleep in the bath? I don't get it.
I peed in his mouth. And he woke up and he was pissed.
They grabbed your dick and
jerked me off.
My first party I went to, I saw a guy get too drunk. He knocked out, and they carried him to the side, and people were peeing on him.
What a fucking
reminds me of that story. That's not a beef, fucking asshole,
what
dude.
A beast.
That's pretty funny.
Asshole.
Waking up with piss all over you, like, dude. That's a good night.
Yeah.
Why am I wet?
I was with a squirter last night. I'm covered in juice, dude.
It was disgusting. Oh man.
Must have been. I can't remember it.
Yeah, I can't remember anything, but boy, she must have been a squirter.
Let me say, when I woke up that night, it was pretty rough getting home. No one stopped and take me in their car.
I had a question for you.
What's up?
Because you have a girlfriend. How do you disappoint your girlfriend?
Get hard.
How do I disappoint my girlfriend?
How do you know that you're gonna like disappoint your girlfriend? How do you like mitigate that like collateral damage?
Does she care? Your girlfriend to me always sounds like quiet. She just does whatever you like.
Yeah, but like I almost had a moment where I was like made plans with her for like a month in advance, and I was about to fucking cancel on her to hang out with the boys. So like for sure,
yeah,
she would have been mad. Like so, like what's your like method for like when you have to like disappoint her? You're like, let me fucking ease this weight, or do you just dive?
I mean, I feel like my girlfriend Amanda, she's very understanding about everything and just about everything. And if I feel like personally, if I'm very like if I make plans with you first, that's my first thing to do. So like if I already had these plans with like the boys, and I'm like, all right, this day, like I already had planned this. I just say, hey, like I already planned this day. But if it's like something like kind of trivial, I'm like trying to talk about like, baby, can you move your legs, you're heavy. And I don't want to say,
bitch,
hey,
get off
heavy.
me.
Yeah, because you can't tell your girlfriend, bitch, you heavy, you know. Yeah, your thighs, they're so light, and they're heavy, like, so I'm like, babe, I don't want to disappoint you, right? Like, I'm a little uncomfortable in this position. Can we just change?
Move your cat.
Yeah, I just try to kind of go around it as best I can. But I'm not good at it.
Though?
Like, in a specific scenario,
where like you had plans with her like some months in advance, maybe a week or a few weeks in advance, and then you're like something comes with the boys, and you're like, I really want to go do that. Like,
how do you deliver bad news?
How do you deliver bad news?
I just tank it, dude.
Just tank it.
I just tank it. I
mean, I was thinking that you have to do.
Yeah, because honestly, like the best way to deal with that situation is just to be honest.
Because I was thinking like going somewhere nice, like taking her somewhere nice or whatever, like have a nice day or whatever, and then be like, "Hey, babe, I'm about to hit you with it."
I don't think that's wrong. I don't think that's wrong. However, I will say instead you should do the opposite and say, "Hey,
shitty date."
Yeah, they go to shitty date and it was the bad dude.
I think you should do the opposite and say, "Hey, babe, this day I actually had something planned and I didn't know it was coming up. I'm sorry. I know we planned a date. How about we do it this day instead? I know you're not busy this day. I know we're not busy. I know this. If whatever you're trying to do,
Yeah,
you just
I got my shit fixed.
You just move it.
I was like wondering just in case it ever comes up again.
Yeah,
if there's some secret sauce to delivering bad news to bae.
I just recommend always like
actually right, honestly.
Get followed up with like positive. Say it's here's a negative, but like here's what I'm gonna do to make it up to you. Like we're gonna go this day, and we're gonna go this day,
It's like
and we're gonna do this
bartering.
and this.
Yeah, I do that. I already hit her with those, a couple barters. I was too fucking lazy to do anything this weekend, so I was like, I'll do something on a weekday that's special for you. Haven't done anything yet. Probably lying.
And then you make that day as hype as fuck for her.
Dang, that's gonna be hard.
That's gonna be.
Dude,
I don't think it'd be that hard.
Did you hear? I don't know if you've heard.
Good
Like,
Sora's in
make
Smash?
happy.
Have you heard? It's fucking fire.
I was like, girls are easy to make happy, bro.
But my dick doesn't work.
No, it's broken.
Yeah, shit don't work.
Shit.
My dick don't work.
Shit sucks, dude.
Are you sure it's that,
How do
or
you get hard?
are you just
How
like
do you get hard?
nervous?
Nah, it's because I fucking beat off so fucking much, like throughout my life, and I'm a dry guy, so I beat all the fucking like nerve endings on my dick, basically. So my dick's like almost numb.
Right.
It's like elbow level, like you know, you can feel shit, but like it's definitely not sensitive. I don't feel good.
Have you tried taking a break? You're like, you know, if
I told him.
you gotta try to go break, take a break.
Yeah, dude, it's tough, dude.
I
The
know.
demons, dude, they get me.
Take
I'm
a
on
break,
fucking YouTube at
maximize
work.
fruit.
Dude,
consumption.
YouTube got YouTube Shorts now, and it's just
Shut
TikTok,
up.
dude. It's just
That's
TikTok wars
because
on
of
my
your
feed.
recommendations. I don't
Oh,
get those
dude.
YouTube short
I really don't
It's
It's
either.
important to have balance.
Super
So I
wars.
mean, like, what's your average a day?
my average a day now.
Just
Yeah.
normal. Like what you
but
normally
like
do.
this time.
Yeah,
like,
sure. Yeah, right now.
I'll probably say like 3 days.
3 a day.
Yeah,
Holy
All right, cut
shit,
it down.
A day?
One time.
it's pretty light. This is the
Cut
longest
it-
I've ever had in
Dude,
my
honestly,
Cut it down. Cut it down to
A
one time
day?
a night, right before you go to bed.
Well, honestly, no, he's right. He's right.
Dude, I'm gonna be at work like.
Yeah. No, I'm telling
Someone's
you.
gonna brush my
What
arm.
were you at your most? Because I know you.
At my
were
most, I was
looking
probably hitting like 8 a days at one point.
Fucking Christ.
Like every day or
Yeah.
like just on
Like
good
every
days?
day unless
You're
like something was
fucking-
happening.
What?
My most was only 6,
Yeah.
but fucking me and Brandon used to go balls to the wall.
Because I will say, like, it does build that testosterone up, and like,
Yeah.
I mean, I
About
don't
Bluetooth.
want to say too much information, but I go a week without it.
But
That
Get the bucket.
Friday, that Monday, I hang out with Amanda, or I hang,
dude.
that's all I'm gonna say. It's just crazy.
dude, I almost cried when I found out because I didn't know that.
You just got to build it back up, dude.
She put my dick in her mouth and didn't feel anything.
Damn.
And I almost cried. She's like, "Why are you crying?" I'm like, "Cause it's so good."
She put it in her mouth.
Wait, you started soft?
Just one tear.
Nah, I was hard, but like
Uh-huh.
when she put it in her mouth, like I was like thinking like,
It's gonna feel so
this is
good.
it. This is gonna feel so good. And all I could feel was like, it just felt wet. Like I feel like my dick was wet. Like someone put water on my dick or something. And that was it. Like I couldn't feel like
Tongue.
the motion. Like I could feel the tongue. Every once in a while, my head still has some nerves because you know when I beat off, I'm not like playing with my head that much.
I will
What
say.
do you mean you're not just fucking?
I'm not just
was that your first time?
yeah.
Okay, so I will like with her, right? Like,
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I will say like over time it does get better. It gets more
Yeah,
and more
she's
better.
probably not good at it for sure.
Well, I mean, I'll just say like at least like with my girlfriend, it was very like bad at first, and it wasn't bad because it was like we were both bad. We're just both very sensitive of each other's feelings and stuff like that, and don't want to hurt each other. There's a lot of like
Dude,
sentimental
She
going
said
into
shit like that to me when she gave me a hand job. She was like, "What did she say?" She's like, "Oh, am I hurting you?" And I was like, "You." I'm like, "You could punch that thing, dude." I would like,
Let me show you.
dude, grip that fucking like.
I mean, it's like I don't know. I try to think of it as like
Cock and ball torture, bro.
Imagine
That's gonna
like
be it.
imagine someone like putting a finger in your pussy, but you don't even have a pussy, so you don't know what it feels like. So you don't know like.
Yeah. No, I know. No, I know. I completely got it.
Is this too?
But
deep?
it was just funny to me
Like,
that
too
her.
deep?
She's like, "Am I hurting you?" I'm like, "Babe, if only you knew.
Yeah,
I can't
right?
feel anything down there."
Yeah, no, I
He's right.
So I just grabbed my hand over her hand. I'm like, "Look." I'm like, "God, squeeze."
Please.
And it's very important, like communication too, to make it feel even better. Because if you don't say anything and you're just quiet about it, it's just gonna feel bad like the entire time.
Yeah. Oh, I say shit. I like to make her laugh, which I feel like is you not supposed to. It's supposed to be
No,
sexy
it's
time or
lighthearted.
whatever. But I'm just like, this is who I am.
It's lighthearted.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I mean, I always see it as like your significant other is like your best friend kind of person. And so like if you can't be like funny and goofy while you're all naked, then like
Yeah.
you shouldn't be in a relationship.
Dude, the
You can't be
coolest
fucking
thing
around.
so far is just laying down naked and watching a movie.
That's the shit, right?
Yeah.
That's the shit. I love doing
I was
that.
just laying down naked watching
Explain what
Boondock
led up to
Saints.
that. Explain what led up to that.
Oh, I couldn't fuck because my dick wasn't getting
My
hard.
dick don't work.
My dick don't work, man.
I love doing that, dude. Man and I have been watching.
You didn't hear
Death
the
Note.
tragic news? You're just gonna like, oh yeah, by the way, I love.
No, I mean, dude,
Funny you do, dude.
I'm looking at the positives, bro. Like
Yeah,
that,
dude.
I fucks with that, dude. I love.
My leg got blown off, but they got pretty good prosthetics now, so fuck it. Just keep it moving.
Just do it once a day,
once
Yeah, I'll
at
try to
night
cut it
before you
down.
go to bed.
and then
Check
you
it.
slowly don't do it.
That's crazy.
Skip every other day.
Dude, I've
Every
skipped.
other-
The most I've skipped is 2 days, and I was
Just skip
sweating
every
cum.
other day. Just skip.
I would say it's really for me personally. It was really hard for me because I was like used to doing like twice a day when I wake up, when I go to bed. I was very adamant when I wake up, go to bed. So my hardest thing was when I wake up because like. You know, when you wake up, you're like, oh, I'm just gonna lay in my bed for a little bit. I'm gonna check YouTube. Oh shit, you know, and then it just progresses from there. So yeah, no, I definitely was just like, I gotta get up. I'm gonna get up and go take a shower. I'm gonna go play some Splitgate. I'm gonna just keep my mind busy with something else so I can just stay away from this.
Yeah, I'm pretty busy right now, so it might help.
Yeah.
Got a lot of shit going on.
Just be like, I can't do it. I got stuff to do.
Well, how many times? How about you guys? What about you? I mean, y'all so quiet over here.
Yeah, no, because I'm normal. I don't like beat off
You-
like. 3
Tell me,
times a day.
Mr.
use
Jim,
lotion?
like, what do you do?
No, I don't use lotion. I go dry. I go
Hi
dry.
guys.
Yeah.
I go dry, and what I do is it depends on the day because I don't jerk off every single day. Like I don't. Sometimes, some weeks when like, oh no, when the grind don't stop, like
Will
every
you
day
miss a
that
week?
What?
Will you miss a week? Or is that like nuts?
Sometimes,
Sometimes you'll go a week?
yeah, without.
Fucking
It's
dude.
just random.
But do you fuck and like
What do you mean?
do you
like,
mind me
what?
asking that? Do you fucks?
What do you mean?
Like, are you on Tinder? Like
Oh no.
hitting up some? No, you should do. Just go on Tinder and just.
Do you bust fat ropes when you get back from your vacation?
No,
When you get back to the chopping
it's
block?
the same amount.
It's the same amount?
It's
Damn.
the first load's always the same amount.
Damn.
Yeah, I feel like I bust fat nut when I like wait a while.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
No, like
Dude,
usually
that
when I,
day I went without 2, I was just like, oh. It was
some
like,
days.
dude.
Okay, so here's the thing. Like one day, like on Monday, for example, I'll beat off like twice that day. Tuesday I won't beat off. Wednesday I'll beat off once. I won't beat off Thursday, Friday. Then on Saturday I'll beat off like twice again.
Hell yeah, dude.
And then on Saturday I'll beat off once. Sunday I won't beat off. Monday I won't beat off.
That's the Lord's Day.
It's just random. It's just
Are you the kind of person that like? Because this is how I am. Where like the more I do it, the more vanilla I am. Like if I watch like.
Oh.
Like if I do it, let's say like 2-3 times a day, right?
Mm.
And I'll start watching, and I like vanilla shit, you know.
I was
But if
watching
I
tranny
take
stuff the other day.
if I take like a week break, dude, I'm watching like some crazy ass sick shit. I'm a sick fuck watching.
I'm a sick fuck. I like my dick suck.
I watch some sick shit, and so
you
like
start off sick and then get vanilla.
No, he starts off vanilla. If he's beating off every day, it's vanilla. Then
Yeah.
on the days where he's like fiending, like crackcore,
yeah.
he's like, give me that strong.
Let me see. Yeah, let me see
Yeah.
that. Yeah, let me see some gangbang anal fucking.
For me, it's just flavor of the
It's
day.
some crazy
Whatever,
shit, dude.
whatever I'm craving that day.
Yeah, I agree.
What? Oh, we've talked about this multiple times. But what's your go-to like
like category.
category? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your go-to? Like
What's
whenever
your
you're like
strategy for
yeah,
watching
what's your-
porn?
yeah.
Mine
your strategy and then your
recently.
go-to.
Recently I'm really into. I like threesomes.
Threesome?
What are we talking?
Female, and male.
Tough.
Unlucky.
Yeah, that's my go-to. I guess
No.
it's sort of
More of a
vanilla, but it doesn't have to be
MF.
vanilla.
I'm more of an MMM. Personally. But yeah.
There you go. You know,
It's the
I
only
would
thing that gets
say
it going.
Go to that sex shop, dude. They got some cool shit.
Yeah, they do. I've
got
been to
some
a
cool
couple
shit.
sex shops.
Yeah?
They're pretty cool.
Should check them out.
Yeah.
I've been to a few with Amanda. It's a cool experience. To
I
go
bet
with.
that's different going with a girl. For
Oh
sure.
yeah.
It's a different experience.
Oh,
Just going
that's
in
what
by
I'm
yourself,
saying.
you're like, hello.
Yes, oh, like the Fuckmaster 9000 with vibrating self-warming.
I went when I was so young too. I was 18. They're like, how can I help you, young man? I'm like, condoms, please. Condoms and maybe a pocket pussy, please. I walked here.
The few times I've been like 3 or 4 times. Every time I went with like Jesus, Albert, maybe Shmeev, and
Dude, what a
Bunch
goon
of
squad.
guys, yeah.
yeah, we goon squad.
Sausage fest. That
That's
shit.
awful.
We're all hanging out.
Just a couple of coomers. What the fuck?
You guys see that one?
I mean, to be fair, like I laugh at them too. Some of them are funny as
They're
fuck.
funny, dude.
I went in there
They're
with Amanda, and I was laughing at G.I. Cock for like 30 minutes. Dude.
That's pretty good.
It was like
Pretty
mom
good.
left for a grenade. This shit was
That's
funny as
pretty
fuck.
funny.
I love that.
But that's got a different vibe to it. Like a boyfriend and a girlfriend, you know, that's a pretty funny model. Look at it. Laughing than just like
A bunch of idiots.
bunch of coomers.
Goon squad.
Bunch of Smash Bros players come in and it's just like, look at it.
Loser gets fucked.
We all bought Tempo. What are they? Something eggs that day.
Tenga eggs. I gave you
Tenga
my
eggs.
Tenga egg at AX.
Mad
Yeah.
whatever.
And you came back and you're like, eh.
It's so fucking lame.
Damn.
I tore mine.
Damn.
I won't say because I was
Damn.
Because I
I'll
used
say
it
'cause
for
they're
3
trash.
days. It's like the.
I used it my first day and I tore it because they're ass.
What were you imagining?
I was watching porn.
Do you imagine or no? Imagine Dragons or what's up?
Imagine Dragons.
It's been so long. Actually,
No, but like even with porn, do you like one thing I like to do is I'll like change the characters or whatever. Like that's
In your head.
so and so, yeah, and like just coming over. I've been bad in school.
no. Because I've always heard about that.
Suck
where
my
people
cock.
say, like they
Yeah.
insert themselves into the porn, but I've never had that. I don't think I've ever done that. Where I'm like,
It's all a
that's
bunch
me.
of buff white dudes with large cocks. I'm like, I cannot relate
Feel
with you.
right at home.
That's why I don't like watching like porn like that. I don't like watching like porn
They used to say
produced. I like
black
watching like
guys.
homemade shit. So like homemade threesome.
I've been really
That's
into
my
that
shit.
lately.
Teenagers
Oh, man.
love
Homemade
Yeah,
threesome.
I've been
That's my
hearing
shit.
that a lot lately.
I've been
Not
into
just
that.
you three. Like
Homemade?
I've heard that from other people and stuff.
So good.
Just never gotten into it.
I'm talking about like actual
it's real.
homemade, not like the
what
people
I'm
like
saying,
not
yeah.
even like amateur porn stars. Now there's like
I like amateur
bitches who
porn.
like they have their like setup and everything like
Yeah, but
that. And they
they're
have
just
their
trying to do,
channel.
like a professional.
Yeah, like
I agree
independent
so much.
sex worker. Like
No.
I don't think that's cool. I like just regular like old fashioned.
I like
Yeah.
it like as if I was making the video.
Yeah,
It
like
looks like I'm
exactly.
making it. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll probably record myself fucking in the future.
What about you, Jamie?
I'll be
I already have
posting.
it.
I'll be a poster.
I already have some.
What's your category, Jamie? Is you homemade too? You don't seem like you're.
Don't worry,
homemade.
we'll distort your voice when you say
Double
that.
anal fisting.
You BDSM? Fucking midget playing for sure. Just MILF? Teen? Hentai?
Lolly?
Solos? What else?
Right now, I've just been Dojins.
Dojins?
Yeah, but what tag for Dojins? Because I do Dojin every day. But what
Are you
tag?
just browsing?
Yeah, just
Because with Dojins, I mostly just browse.
You know,
I'll get an NTR sometimes. I'll click on the NTR.
I'm curious. Is there something that you guys were like not into when you were younger that you're like hell into now? Like
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I'll get like I don't know, like something that you're like I'll never do that, and then you did it.
Dude, that's my whole life. I remember literally one day, like, I remember saying this so profoundly, like in 3rd grade, helping out hang up the Red Ribbon Week stuff and being like, dude, I remember talking to my friend Tristan. And
I remember
I
this.
honestly can't imagine doing drugs. Like smoking weed or doing any drugs. That sounds so dumb. I'll never do that. And then like 4 years later, fucking smoking weed, doing acid at school and shit.
Oh,
Fuck,
shit,
bro. But yeah, I've done that with porn too, for sure. And I'm like, I don't get how guys can beat off to a girl with a dick. That's disgusting.
Yeah. I've never been against that.
You never, even as a kid, you're like, hey, look, I get it.
I get it.
I'm not there yet,
The first
but
time
I get
saw
it.
Food scenario, I was like, a chick with tits? But we don't have to have a dude there. She's just doing the fucking. Fucking beautiful.
I wish I was like this, like
Autistic?
yeah, a little bit. Like life seems like such a gift.
So
doesn't it?
easy.
Like
It
everything
seems
is
so
so nice.
so-
doesn't
Everyone's
it?
playing
Yeah.
on recruitment.
Yeah.
Dude,
for
I hear
sure.
people talk about being like anxious or like other shit, like having anxiety and like constantly like worrying about shit. But, dude, I just wake up, Futanari, woo, maybe a little NTR
Yeah.
later.
And then he plays Melee all day.
Nice simple
He plays
life.
Melee
He
all
just
day.
comes on his chest and then plays Melee, dude.
Mine was
That's so
butt
simple.
stuff. I was
Butt
yeah,
stuff?
I was so anti butt stuff for
I'm
the longest
still-
time.
That's how I am. I'm
Dude,
anti butt
I was
stuff.
into
But-
butt stuff early that I remember people calling me weird for it. I remember freshman seminar class showing like, I don't know what I was doing, but I was just showing like 5 kids in class anal porn that I had downloaded on my phone.
Rock on.
Yeah. And I remember specifically a keto being like, you watch like girls do like butt stuff? And I'm like, yeah, all the time.
That was
4
the
times
one-
a day.
That was the one thing you rocked.
I rocked that early on.
That's
'Cause you'd always
crazy.
be like, no, not me. The anals, like you're like,
Anal I caught on early. I just love butt. Anything butt related.
I just like I don't know what came into me, dude. I just like I saw it there.
logically it makes
And I was
sense
just
not
like,
to
I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna eat it right now.
Yeah.
And then
Ooh.
ever since then, it was just like I'm coming
With
around.
a silver spoon.
That's nice.
No spoon, dude. Just
Oh, the golden spoon? Or the fapoon?
no, like my tongue. I don't know what you call my tongue.
I'm still whatever on anal stuff. I'm only cool with anal if it's DP, but I'll never watch anything like anal on its own.
How about this? Have you your ass eaten?
Oh, I would love to.
Dude, you gotta ask her.
Did
There's
ask?
no way. That's so hard to ask.
I
That's a
wouldn't.
hard question to ask.
I wouldn't.
Right? No? Easy question to
mean-
ask? It's a hard question to ask.
I will
For
say,
Have you?
I don't really give a fuck. I don't think a man's
Have you?
gonna care about this. I mean,
Is she gonna listen?
Huh? I might show her some parts of it, but I don't know. No.
Sorry.
This will be uploaded for like 2 years. You're fine.
I
We have a
mean,
very slow editing team here.
I was asking her earlier.
Salute.
Shout out to editing.
Son of a bitch.
Couple of fucking soldiers over there, dude.
I mean,
Monkey
Holding down the
typewriter.
front line, dude.
Give
I'll
Danny
say-
your editing
I'll say
software.
it's like, if you do it to me, I do it to you, kind of thing. It's the mentality.
You're fucking
around
trading
here. I'll say about
Pokemon
that.
cards. You're like, that's a pretty nice blue eyes dragon.
So,
you got.
so you're saying,
Eating your house is so cool.
so you're saying like that's the bargain? Like you would bargain for it?
Huh?
You would bargain for it?
You bargain for it? You put it on the table?
It's something that's been in the back of my mind for a while.
You want to do it?
A little bit.
I'm down.
Oh, dude.
I'm loosening up to it.
Ever
I
since
mean,
I was a
like,
kid, dude.
I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude. Like,
Here's
I don't
the
know.
thing.
I want to get like, I don't know. I'm loosening up on it. That's all I'm saying.
Like, here's the thing. I can see that. Loosening up on.
It's just like I gotta slowly come around to it. I can't just do it. I have to like.
I wouldn't want my ass ate. I know that. Dude.
You wouldn't?
I
I'm
would.
penetrated.
Eating ass?
Dude, you know, dude, the amount of times.
What, you eating ass? You're even questionable about that?
How about you?
wow.
Penetration.
What do you mean, like? What?
Did you get penetrated?
I wouldn't want. I wouldn't
He's
want.
not gonna let
stick
someone
my-
eat, but he's like, she could fuck it all day
Yeah.
long. That's
The amount
how
of
it-
times
How about-
at work, me and Israel said, imagine not being into pegging.
Yeah.
And now he's a fake fan. Dude, what
Oh, I've always been a
How
fake
about
guy. It's
exposed?
a bit.
How about like rubbing the rim?
Oh, that's
How you
just
feel
good
about that?
fun.
I'm not gonna lie. I have tried this myself. Like, you know,
Mm.
when you shove your own thumb up your ass and shit like that. Just,
Yeah.
just say like, hey, if you like it, you like it. You know what? You
That's
gotta
an
find out.
aggressive way to try out.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a very aggressive way. You gotta start slower.
Well, yeah. I've
You gotta
done,
knock on the door, dude.
Yeah,
You
yeah. I've
just
done that. Like,
breach in.
well, I've done that. Like, I've gotten up to the point where you
Hey.
shove something up there.
Okay.
So I've done the whole warm up and everything. I gotta say, like, even after trying it out, trying to give it a chance,
Not for
I
you.
want- not for me, not my ass.
I can respect that as long as you like tried it. And you're like, it's
Yeah,
not for me.
I've tried it.
It's definitely a warm up for me. See, I like I don't mind the penetration. I just don't like it too much.
Dude, I remember vividly as a kid, like wiping my butt like aggressively, and then just like accidentally slipping a finger in,
Dude.
and just being
Right?
like, that felt pretty good. I was like, that's weird. Just
No,
being a
that
little
never
boy.
felt good to me until
No?
like no, it's not like I don't mean. Do you have that problem if you like accidentally graze your dick? You're hard because I don't have that problem.
I used to. Not anymore. Not these days.
Because that's what I was saying is like unless I'm in the moment, then it's a turn on. But if it's like I wiping my ass, I'm not really thinking.
Well,
of,
it
like,
wasn't
being
the wiping my ass that got me like
turned on. Were you
turned
like
on? It was like the finger went in, and I was like,
oh,
what was
I
that?
see.
What was that?
Hold on.
Who's back
The
there?
little as soon as it went in, he felt the little shock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I went
Felt
through
so
a
good.
period at Staters when I was working there.
Shoving everything up his ass.
I don't know why this happened, but I remember the first time it vividly happening in the Stater Bus bathroom in the break room.
Oh, it's because that paper thin toilet paper, dude.
Probably. I went to wipe my ass, and I got a little too deep in there after taking a shit. That was my second shit of the day. I think it was because I had to go back and do it, and then so re-wiping goes in a little farther, and I went oh fuck, that's nice. So I would look forward to every time I would re-wipe.
I was looking forward to wiping my ass.
Every day I'd get a nice little
You know you can just skip out. You know you can just skip the middle, man. You know, you just shove your finger up your ass. You don't have to say.
You don't want to get indulgent, dude. You can't eat dessert every day.
Tried prior. I think when I was
Put out the middle, man.
high school, early to mid high school, I tried in the shower, my butthole's nice and loosened up from the water. I had put a finger in there, and I was moving around doing shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
not really for me.
Yeah, lube it up, dude. Water's not good lube.
Water's not good lube.
No.
I had tried. I put it in there. I was like, how's this feel? And I went all around. And I'm like, The first time I actually did that, I went jumped up not for me, dude. But
Dude.
slowly.
I thought I was gay for a long time because of that. Because one, everyone called me gay, and then I slipped my finger in my ass, and I was like, that's pretty good. And then just I don't know, just my mom and dad calling me gay all the fucking time. I was like, maybe I am fucking gay, dude. Took me a while to find out. Nope.
Getting your ass eaten is kind of a weird feeling, and then I will say
bet.
it's better definitely to get a finger in the butt.
Shave
yeah.
Just not mean.
Dude,
Not
I
me.
can't ask that.
Shave
There's
your
no way.
taint.
Not for a while.
Clean your butt.
That's a late game item.
True, that is actually.
You know, I was listening to this comedian. He was talking about he was meeting these.
Oh,
girls
you
on
gotta do
Tinder.
that thing where you spray water up your ass to clean it out.
Oh, enema. Yeah.
I was watching this comedian. He was talking about when he was talk to these girls on Tinder and stuff like that. When they're having sex, the first thing he's gonna do is just go for the butthole and start fingering the butthole. That way, I mean, that the girl knows that, oh, this guy's into butthole stuff. I need to tell him now I'm into butthole. But if not, and she likes it, then you're already in. Then you just keep going from there. So maybe that's something you gotta do.
Just attack her butthole.
Just start slowly, you know what I mean? And then maybe she's like, oh wait, I gotta tell him it's not okay.
I accidentally touched it.
Brandon, I haven't wiped. It means nothing to me.
Oh, dude, have you crossed the Red Sea or no?
I don't know what that
You've
means.
had
Have you
to.
fucked
You guys
period
been together
pussy?
for a while,
Oh, of
you've
course.
had to.
Yeah.
During your blood wings.
That was my first one. Dude, my first wings, blood wings. I'm a fucking demon, dude. I got a taste for it.
You're a blood angel.
Dude, the thing I didn't like about it was that it was in the dark.
It's more warm.
It's warm, but also I couldn't tell pussy juice from blood because there's no light, so it was just liquid. I don't know what this liquid is, but fuck it.
The blood masks on your
champion.
dick too. It's you don't really see it there,
I
but
was
then
wearing
if
a
you touch
condom.
it, dude, it's oh my god.
Yeah.
It's all over. It's caked. Where?
I remember I got a bunch on my hand and I just went on the sheets.
Oh, you?
This guy's an animal. This guy's
Tell
a
me that's what
vampire,
happens
dude.
after a week, bro.
Damn.
This guy made period blood pancakes.
Damn. I thought I was a vampire, dude. I'm wrong. I'm just a thrall. Low level, dude. Working my way up. Kitty. Dude, I had this thing that I was thinking about on the way here, but I was I think dictatorships are low-key OP.
What do you mean? As in efficiency, or as in
yeah.
just how cool they are?
Just so efficient, dude. Get shit
They may
done,
not be
dude.
Cool,
Oh no, they're rad.
no,
Nah, dude.
Okay, but they may not be cool to most of the time of the people, but they seem very
Well,
if you do it correctly, they seem very efficient.
Because the dictatorship all runs on is the leader cool or not.
Yeah.
So usually what happens is the first one, because they get in through some way, usually through populace. You're popular among the people in some kind of rebellion, and then you take power. Then they're rad. They're super rad. They get shit done. But then that second person that comes in,
Successor.
that successor, that's a real
Dude,
fucking
seems
coin
pretty
flip,
dope.
dude.
I want to be a dictator.
Because you get the fucking Stalin that comes in after Lenin. He's like, hey, what's going on here, dude?
I can do whatever I want.
Shit.
I can do whatever I want. That's dope.
But yeah, just I don't know what it is about smoking rock that just makes you forget how traffic system works. Because so many crackheads just standing in the middle of the street as I drive over here every time.
Bro.
I'm like, did you just forget how crossworks work when you hit the rock, dude? When you hit the pookie pipe? And I was thinking, like, dude, if I was a dictator, just fucking
Go full Duterte on them,
dude,
like
I'd
the
get rid of
Philippines.
them, the Philippines.
Fucking done.
I'll go. Crackheads are going to internment camps to get better.
The only way you'd be better is
heard-
dead.
I don't know how true this is. I did read it on Twitter, but I heard LA is building a house for housing for them now, like actually funding it.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been doing it for like forever now, but I guess they're actually like building something because I mean, if you ever see anything on like what I've seen on Twitter is like there's a bunch of police officers that are like pushing them out of like areas and then like they start rebuilding like right after they leave.
Yeah.
So I guess it is a problem. And I guess Olympics is going to be held here, the next Olympics. So they're
yeah.
really trying to start cleaning it up now before it starts to get bad.
Every time I go to LA, it's so
I doubt
wild.
it's going to be a permanent fix.
No.
It's got to be
Yeah.
temporary.
But it's because guests are coming, dude. So
Yeah.
they're like, hey, we got to clean our
It's
shit.
like, yeah, when
Clean the
mom
house,
makes
bro.
you clean.
The dichotomy of LA is so wild.
Clean the house, bro.
No! The dichotomy of LA is so wild. You see on the same street, you see like hot future kids or whatever.
Hot.
Future kids. They're not even kids yet.
I
Jesus
meant to say like
Christ.
Zoomers, like they're fucking like young.
Hot
they're young
kids.
people.
I've been to a different LA.
I'll never describe kids as hot.
I didn't mean it like that.
How did you mean it?
Like Zoomers, like above.
Well, why'd you
like
say hot?
22, 23, because they're hot.
Why kids?
Some hot Zoomers. They're like fucking 21, 22.
Call them kids.
They're young people. They're kids.
How old are you?
23. It's fucking youngins, bro. You know.
It's fucking sixth graders, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, dude?
I was gonna say it. I would have said it. That's what I meant.
Stupid ass sixth graders.
These fucking like you'll see a bunch of hot young people.
See a bunch of
And then on
hot
this-
young people in their roller backpacks, dude. Their Hello Kitty backpacks.
And on the same street, you'll see like 3 different homeless people. 2 of them are fighting. One's fucking on the ground, like,
Yeah.
And then like right next to it is a super artsy building, and then right next to that is a fucking like 3 different broken down buildings on the same fucking street. This is all happening. Like Jesus Christ, dude, LA is fucking crazy.
Remember
Yeah.
And
when?
then traffic's fucking wild while it's going on.
Remember when we had taken mushrooms and at my house you guys spent the night and we were like let's go get some candy and then we just went to like 7-Eleven at like fucking 2 a.m. to get some candy, and I was telling you guys as we were walking there that they play classical music outside late at night to keep the homeless out there, and you guys were like, no, you're fucking lying. And as soon as we get there, we hear the fucking we hear all that shit playing, and you guys are like, no fucking way. I was like, yeah, it
Nuts.
pisses them off. Like they don't like this
Yeah, I would
music.
sleep to that. That sounds great.
It's loud
Hey,
though. It's
goes
like
against
obnoxious.
the demons, dude. When you're on crack, you got them crack demons.
They hate
They don't
classical.
like that. They hate classical.
Crack demon.
Like this.
Biggest enemy was Mozart, bro.
Yeah, dude. The deaf warrior,
You guys
dude.
remember that commercial where the pregnant mother would put the headphones on her stomach and they listen to Mozart or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be me. I'm like chilling there, laying, freaking sleeping like a baby.
What did my mom play?
Does that actually do something? Is that realistically shown to do something?
Supposedly, if you play another language or you talk like another language common, like often, like you speak like Spanish, for example, or you put like Spanish, like just stuff in Spanish, like all the time while you're pregnant. Supposedly, when the baby is like, when you start teaching it Spanish, it'll pick up quicker. Like it picks up the words quicker as opposed to babies who were born like
zero exposure.
But how does the baby distinguish a different language? How does it know that
It just
English
hears
is
it.
English and
It's just like
Spanish is Spanish?
it's like subliminal because it hears it in the womb, so it's like
It just hears sounds.
slow
and everything.
pre-programming. I
So
guess.
wouldn't it do the same from the mother speaking? Or
Yeah,
like,
it does.
People
Yeah,
around?
yeah, from the people around. Yeah,
Okay.
just anything. Yeah,
They say even, like talking to the belly or whatever.
yeah, talking to the belly.
Or
It'll
just,
pick
like,
up on
anything,
language quicker.
Do you think it picks up on emotion?
Yeah.
Like
for
an animal? Like, you know, like if...
It's
Like
supposedly
someone's hitting your mom. Like,
Supposed
for
to-
sure.
No, like,
For sure.
no, like for like a dog example, if you're like, even if you're saying like good stuff to it and you're like, you're so cute, I love you so much, the dog can be like, fuck you, because you're saying it in an aggressive tone, you know?
They probably
You're
got
picking up
dog
the emotion.
brain.
Huh?
For sure. They probably got dog
Yeah,
brain.
so do you think like if you're like, I don't know.
Because they don't understand the words you're
Cutest
saying.
fucking
Yeah.
piece of shit. Like you're saying it like that to the babies.
Tone is
I'm
like,
gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna beat your mom's head in.
It's feeding off your emotion preemptively.
because yeah, language is like, I want to say it's like body language first, then like emotional tone, yeah. And then like the actual fucking words, definitions of words.
So supposedly-
that shit's all made up.
I've always heard like supposedly that babies they feel what the mom is feeling.
Oh, of course.
That's why. So it's like, well, that I don't know if they would be able to pick up or like hear like based off like tone and shit. I don't know if they'd understand that in the womb. For sure not.
I wonder if they get delivered some of the like, let's just say like if the mom's feeling good, like the endorphins, like if they actually get some endorphins like through the.
Oh,
fucking-
That makes sense.
that
I
would
don't
make
know.
sense. That would actually make sense. I don't know. I don't know if it works like that. That'd be cool
that'd be
though.
interesting.
Jamie, how
That'd
many
be
times a
scary.
day do you beat off?
Talk about
He's doing
babies.
it right now, dude.
Jamie, come on, how many times a day you beat off?
If I do once.
Once?
Once
Yeah,
at night
once
when
or-
you go to bed, huh?
Once or twice.
Fuck yeah, that's like when it hits, huh? The
No,
only thing
dude.
that sucks about it is like, fuck, now I have to get up and clean up. Or should I go to
It's
bed?
twice before bed.
No.
I
No.
was about to say, unless you're camera.
Unless you volcano and you land it all on your shirt, you just go.
You just rub it over your face, dude.
Rub it on your face.
No, you pull up,
And you rub it on your face because you busted
Just
on
do
your
the collar first.
you go up.
No, you
comes
did
up
it
to, like,
wrong.
right here,
and you rub the
Just
cum
start
on-
with collar then.
It's the most natural way for me. So you pull up right there, and then you just toss it dirty clothes.
You want to know how
You
easy?
go to sleep.
Bam.
That's it. It's
So nice.
I mean, it's potatoes. You just come on your shirt.
you
throw
just
it in
get
the-
cum on your face the other way though. Yeah.
So you keep a baby face, bro. After the fact, you just toss it in the laundry. That's it. Jamie, my
Do you know about this guy's like his coming habits?
That's crazy.
He comes on his chest.
Yeah.
Like he constantly shoots upwards, blasts on his chest, and then
Lets it simmer.
depending on if he's wearing a shirt or not, depends on how he cleans it up.
If it lands just straight on my chest, no shirt, I'll grab a shirt out of the dirty clothes and I'll wipe it off and toss it back in. If I'm wearing a shirt, I'll just let it go and I'll pull it off and toss it.
See, I don't mind part of that because like I feel like if I'm like really devoted to like wanting to jack off that day, I'm like, yeah, this is the day. I just got the Pocket Pussy 9000. You know, I'm ready to
Self-warm
fucking.
and vibrating.
I'm
pussy.
already ready to fuck this thing. What I would do personally is get like butt naked on my bed, you know, do the business, ejaculate on myself, and then go take a shower.
Volcano.
Yeah, I'll volcano, but then immediately take a shower, but I'd get it on my chest and then not have to worry about any laundry stains or any
Gross.
problem. Take a shower, scrub myself off real well, and then I'm
This
fine.
guy's naked with his cum dripping.
What do
out
you
his
mean
chest,
your
walking
pocket
to the
pussy
shower.
doesn't come with womb, so you can just come inside of it?
Okay, well,
Dude, I'm not gonna get my pocket pussy pregnant.
I'm just saying.
I can't risk it, dude.
I'm just saying, like in the event, I wouldn't mind volcanoing. However, like I never do that, so
No, that's his go-to.
It's my
I've
go-to.
volcanoed before. I've
my
tried it out.
And it's great, right?
my
No,
go-to is
it
like
was just messy.
I cut my
Such
hand
a
like
hassle.
I was like so ook brain.
Kyle.
Oh, I've done the palm.
this.
For
I do
a
the
couple
palm,
years.
the palm, and then just like
What?
Yeah,
Throw it
yeah,
away.
I've done that.
Just come in
I've
a
never thought
rag.
of that.
Come on a
That's what I do
napkin or
now.
come on an old rag.
I come in like
come on my
a
hand,
whole
wash
rag
my
now.
hand.
I mean, that works, but I wouldn't. Why would I want to come on? my hand?
Dude, so many times I've come in my
Are you
hand and I
are
thought,
you afraid of your cum?
No, but like, why would I want to get it on there to begin with? Why would I want it to smell?
dude, if I have cum in my hand, the
It's
first
just on
thought in
your
my
hand.
head would be like, how funny would it be just to slap someone with my fucking cum?
That's a Hobson lyric.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
That's
slap you
great.
after busting a fucking nut in my palm.
That's a good lyric.
Kyle, have you ever busted on your face on accident?
No, never.
Right.
You're not
Can't say.
trying.
No, because like I said, I do the palm.
That's like a
I cut my
wrist.
hand like this and just do like this, so then it hits
You've
my
never
fingers.
gotten backboard, dude?
I use it as a backboard, yeah. And so because it doesn't overshoot,
Yeah.
and then it comes down into my palm, and then I just clean the tip,
That's
wash my hands. I'm good to go.
will attack you.
Never done that.
That sounds great, don't it? It sounds
So
easy.
you never come on your own face.
No,
Dude, it's not normal.
it's not.
You're
That's weird.
weird.
That is kind of weird, Chan, bro.
No, that's weird. You haven't.
No, dude.
I don't know. Have you?
There's a small group
Jamie,
of
have you?
No
Have you
one
come
has
on your face
come
before?
on their.
Never
I don't
accidentally. Accidentally. No.
That's 4-1,
You
bro.
guys are fucking weird.
You've never tripped and fell in your own cum?
Now you know how I feel when apparently you eat braff with fucking forks.
Fucking weird.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Sucking.
That's your cum on your
sick-
chest.
Like that. That's my cum on my chest.
Come
Yeah.
on his face.
When you eat macaroni and cheese, do you use a fork or a spoon?
A fork.
Thank you.
yeah, dude.
Why are you wrong?
Thank you.
Why are
He's the
people
only
wrong?
person I met who eats macaroni and cheese.
But I never eat macaroni and cheese, just macaroni and cheese though. I have like a bunch of other ingredients in there sometimes.
You don't just eat like just like a couple
Like
of mac and cheese.
chicken in there, or like I don't know.
He has that at the side, yeah.
He's messing with the formula.
Yeah.
Messing with the bread.
No, we're talking
Or-
about
or
regular
I'll
like
have,
like a bowl of
or
braff.
like pork chops, and then I'll have like
You're
a side of
talking
mac and
about like
cheese.
when you make your own like macaroni at home, Kraft mac and cheese.
Yeah, I never eat mac and cheese straight. I have it as like a side with like pork chops or like
That sounds
chicken or
nice
something.
every once in a while to add
So.
shit into it, but I can never.
Once
constantly
in a
change
while.
draft.
That's the absolute opposite. I rarely eat braff bites.
Yeah.
Dude, macaroni and cheese and ketchup is the only like thing I'll do.
Dang, hell yeah, dude.
That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Hell yeah, dude.
That is
Hell
fucking
yeah, brother.
disgusting.
You remember going over to Brandon's house as a kid? Him and Cade were fucking like little kids.
You must love tomato
And
then.
we fuck no fuck tomato.
I agree. I don't like tomatoes either.
Thank you.
I'm
It's
team
funny, I don't
anti-tomato.
even like ketchup, really.
We just came outside.
But
and
when my
played-
braff, dude, it's different.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Do you
hate
like
you.
fast food? Do you use like the food, like the burger, as like a shovel for the ketchup? Is that mainly how you eat your food?
No.
No, dude, he lacks the capability
Well,
of
I'll
doing
do
that. His
sometimes.
handling isn't good enough. He'll
Well,
mess it up.
sometimes is
He just sprays everything all over on
He's
top.
like trying to wave dash on the burger.
Dude, if you see him hold a burger, he does, I think he has pinky stoppers,
I'm holding the
thumb toppers,
Yeah.
and then back plate holding.
My thumbs are pushing up the back or the front, and my pinkies are pushing up the back, and then everything else is on top.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like shoving it down, and my
It's so
thought
wild.
process is to like,
Wait, your thumbs towards your mouth?
yeah,
Dang.
out to the side, like
Pretty
underneath,
rough.
and out to the side, and I'm like, oh. And then they're just holding up the back, and the theory is,
Yeah, I swear to
it
God, you
shouldn't
eat
drop.
like you're pretending to be a person. You're like, look, I'm
That's
also
crazy.
human.
That's
I grabbed the whole burger.
we were at Fridays the other day, and I got sliders, so I was able to like fucking hold it with one hand.
Oh,
But
dude.
Jerry was asking about it, so with the slider, I was like, fucking holding it. This is how I would do it.
This is the normal holding mechanism. And then you just fuck up burritos somehow,
Have you ever
too.
eaten baby corn before?
The time.
Baby corn? Like what? Like
No, on the recording.
It's just called
He
baby
put
corn.
his timer on.
It's just called baby corn.
How much farther?
Just like bits of corn?
I didn't put his timer on.
No, it's
Where we at?
it's.
111.
You've never seen baby corn before?
Maybe not by then.
Have you seen baby corn before?
What are you talking about?
The food, the baby corn. It's just called baby corn.
Like little tiny corn things?
It's like a corn on the cob, but it's tiny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't seen that. Sounds interesting.
That's you.
You put them in like salads, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait. Okay. Yeah.
Gay.
Okay. I've seen this. Okay.
Did you say gay?
Have you eaten those before?
Okay.
How do you?
I mean them on their own asides.
How do you
Maybe
eat
I'm
them?
having carne asada or a fucking burger or something, and my mom's happened to have baby corn.
That's not how you eat. You're supposed to just
No, I
eat
think
the whole
you're
thing.
thinking of corn on the cob, but like the chopped.
Yeah.
I thought that's
small?
what you said, like
No.
smaller corn on the
No,
cob.
no,
No, it's,
It's like
baby
a little,
corn. It's
like-
a little tiny mini corn.
It looks
That-
like
You pop it
it's
on.
hard
your
to
mouth.
describe. Yeah,
It literally looks like a full corn on the cob, but it's
Jamie, pull that up.
it's almost it's almost like the size of like cherry tomatoes. Like
Yeah.
proportionally like
But it's a
similar
corn.
where you just like throw it on top of
And you
something.
just you eat the whole thing just because like
Cherry
you could chew
tomatoes
it.
are so fucking ass.
So good.
that's how I
It's
imagine you
so
eating it.
bad.
It's like each individual thing. So you're supposed to just like pop them whole thing.
Jamie's got it.
Jamie's pulling it up. You should have been by the computer and put up on the big screen. Should've been, honestly.
So I'm really into the waifu bot right now.
Shane? I'm gonna roll right now.
See, I can't play on that other server anymore because everything I want is gone,
Yeah.
and like trading is out the window now. There's no trading. Everyone has pretty much what they want.
Yeah.
You can still trade. I still trade with that other fuck that always plays.
Who?
Suga or whatever. his
Oh,
name is.
for Kobe.
I always trade with Kobe. Well, I will trade with Kobe. He's an asshole with trading though. He'll name like 4 things that are like top tier, and he's got something you want that's like super low tier, and he's like, "Sorry, bro." I'm like, "Dude, fuck you. I don't even want it. Sorry. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm done."
Yeah.
See, on this server,
Cameron.
So
We got the
that's
baby
baby
corn.
corn, dude.
no, I've never had that.
Yeah. Sometimes it'll be like in pasta or like different types of foods.
That's nuts. I've never had baby corn.
They actually have it in the wonton soup at the Chinese food place right there, right next to
Yeah.
Steady Brothers.
Yo, click left of that. Is that mozzarella sticks? I just want to see mozzarella sticks really quick.
You think they're mozzarella sticks when you typed in baby corn?
What do you think about that?
He's that retarded.
Pretty sure that's deep fried baby corn.
Pretty sure he's that dumb.
Just look like it, bro.
See, I really like the.
Dude, think about the disappointment when you take a bite into these mozzarella sticks and it's baby corn. Dude. Cameron would have an autism freak out, dude.
Freak the fuck out.
You would attack the waiter.
On
I'd love to
sight.
see
I
that.
just got Birdo.
This guy's actually playing waifu game, dude.
Cringe. Anyways,
We're doing a podcast.
yeah, we're doing a podcast here, guys.
What are you guys talking about?
I found this strip club. There's not a strip club. So this business idea, I
Yeah?
think, is genius. So there's hot strippers. But strippers mostly only get their revenue on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, specifically slow stripper days.
They're desperate.
They're desperate. They need money. They come to me. But this guy opened up a coffee shop, like a drive-through coffee shop, those little small ones. But he hires specifically only strippers. And they wear their stripper outfits and like wear sexy clothes and like costumes and stuff. And they just make fucking coffee and give it to people. And horny dudes like me just drive there every morning.
Where's
Get
this
their
at?
coffee. The famous one that I follow on Reddit and like I follow all the girls on Instagram. It's in Oregon. So good.
Tell me I missed that. Wow.
Yeah, you were there, dude. You were in stripper coffee land.
Oregon's great.
I mean, how hot can this strip? I mean, I guess.
How
Oregon,
hot
though.
are they?
Yeah,
If I
they're in
took you-
Oregon,
They're
bro.
hot as
Titties.
fuck.
They're in Oregon.
They're hot.
I didn't
Want me
know.
to show you though?
Oregon is where they create white girls. Dude, every time I saw like a white girl, it was never on her own. It was in a pack of other white girls. And they're all blonde.
I mean, they're hot
blue-eyed.
whores. They're not
They're
like
hot
cute
whores.
girls. I mean, some of them are kind of cute, but
Or
they're whores.
Dude, just-
No, it's okay.
You can find whores anywhere, dude. California, dude.
I'm just saying it'd be a cool couple.
There's a lot of whores in California.
yeah, there is.
There's a lot of whores
Dude,
in
going to Oregon
California.
was so cool.
There's a variety of horrors, but in Oregon they specialize in. White whores.
I spot them out now. I can see them.
California whores are nasty, though. A lot of the time.
Come here.
All whores are nasty. What are you talking about? Yeah, I want a classy whore.
What a nice little classy whore.
he wants to be like Pretty Woman. He wants to find a whore and turn her into
I'll
a.
take you away
a
from
proper
this.
woman.
I'll change it. It's okay.
I'll fix you up.
Fix you up, baby. You just lick my butthole because I know you're cool with that.
Lick my ass. Eat my ass.
Do you guys think prostitution should be illegal?
No,
I think
it should be legal. 100%.
100%.
100%. Yeah.
It should
Should
be
be
illegal.
taxed.
No, it should be legal.
And tax.
Legal.
And tax. It should be legal.
It should
and
be
taxed.
legal.
See, I thought that too, but I wanted to see the counter argument to that because I every time I asked that question, everyone's like, yeah, it should be legal. It should be legal. But I'm like, okay, then what's the reason of it being illegal? Like, what's the whole purpose of it?
It's easy for trafficking.
It's illegal also for one, mostly religious reasons.
Yeah.
Two,
Very, very Catholic Christian country.
the problem with legalizing it is that it will become most likely very corporatized, and then it would just kind of legalize sex trafficking just because like everything gets monopolized in America.
It's like porn, like
like
how
porn,
they
TV
there's already
providers.
trafficking in porn. Like you
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
you bring a hot bitch from another country, like as long as
You
you
can
fuck.
just make it industry. You kick out all the whores who are like doing it on their own,
Mhm.
and like make that almost obsolete. And then you just like fast line it. You McDonald's theory it, dude. You put the fast line. You pay them just a certain amount. They'd have to have rights and like healthcare and shit like that, but that's still like doable. You're selling pussy, dude. Product
Yeah,
sells.
Dude,
Right.
pussy would sell so hard.
That's the biggest problem with it. Same thing with the weed industry. Like how weed industry for a long time was just like dudes in their cars selling weed and like making money, and now it's like in certain states you have to have like $1 million like bid down on land to grow
Jesus.
weed. It's
Yeah.
like, it's a very rich man's game to sell weed legally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it kind of
Oh, I
pushed
know.
out a lot of small time drug dealers. Same thing would probably happen with sex trafficking. Like just
Is that better
Top
for
percent.
neighborhoods though? For property.
the weed or the porn?
weed? Because I don't
Weed.
think it'd be. Actually, no, prostitutes off the street. I don't know.
I think that would clean up the streets, like prostitute wise. Like you won't see pimps out and
Oh,
about,
yeah. 'Cause
and you
can't-
won't see whores outside.
Yeah,
There'll be
the
actual
individual, yeah.
buildings. Yeah, there'll be.
See, when I,
The
Establishment.
streets will get cleaner.
when I
Yeah.
looked it up online, the one of the big thoughts of it was that it would like diminish the thoughts of like a person because you're like then going backwards. You're saying like, oh, like it's gonna teach other generations that like people are worth money, kind of thing. like, oh, like your body
You're putting
is
a
worth.
price on you.
Yeah, you're putting a price, so like everyone has that price. So
Yeah,
then it
right.
kind of makes everyone go back into being like more and more sexist. Which
I'd put an argument that a lot of European countries have already done this. They
Yeah.
have red light districts and shit like
so is
that.
Africa.
Yeah.
Like there's lots of places.
But
Asian
like, you already
countries.
sell your body like constantly. Like you sell your body to do labor all the time. You sell your body to do porn, which is pretty much the same thing. It's just on a digital scale. I will kill you. You sell your body like digitally or whatever. Like everything's already sold and bought. Everything has a price.
She's gonna go back for it. You can throw it this time.
Yeah, yeah.
Just be gentle. Gentle.
I'm surprised it doesn't attack you every time it sees you.
She knows her place.
You were saying about prostitution in our great debate
Yes. Whores.
over whores. What do you think?
I'm a big fan. First off, fucking salute the whores, dude.
I'm surprised you guys haven't taken a road trip to Nevada for the bunny ranch.
Dude, oh my god, right? When we were going on a road trip, I looked up
Or the chicken
prostitution in the bathroom one time, and I saw we literally had just passed. I forgot what state we were in, but we had just fucking passed where they had the bunny ranch and prostitution was legal. It's like, dude, fuck, we were just there. We could have stopped at some.
Or the chicken ranch.
It was chicken ranch at.
Same place.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we missed it. We were in the next state over, and I was like, fuck, we could have stopped.
If you look on their website, you can actually look at the girls who are there, the girls who do show up, their schedule when they are there.
Yeah.
Because they live there on the premise.
There was,
nuts.
That's what's up.
I agree with Brandon was saying, like, other countries have done it, and, like, it's not shown, like, they have districts, it's not shown to, like, really impact, like, what, like, overall standards
Well, that's
of
yet.
living.
Because we only know about it for short term.
A lot of European
This is-
countries have it for a
This is
long
about
time.
Prostitution's
generational
been
thing.
legal forever in, like, certain countries.
A lot of Asian countries have had prostitution since like day one,
Mm.
since Asians were born.
Yeah.
Bad,
Prostitution is the oldest,
Bad.
selling pussy is the oldest profession.
Yeah.
Okay, but I mean, do you think those countries really are like not sexist at all, or don't have
Well,
any kind of like?
Every country's
Hard.
sexist. Like, they're all like that.
But
Well,
I don't
I
know
mean,
if that's
like-
the correlation of like,
I mean, there's like.
does selling pussy make you sexist like inherently. Like, I
Well,
don't know if there's actually,
it's like it was
if you could
suspected
prove
a
that.
generational thing. That's why.
No, but I don't know. Like I'm saying, like even if that is like a thing, like I don't know if you could ever like prove that the sexism comes from specifically
Because
prostitution.
most countries, sexism comes from men always being like the number one, and then women being second. I don't know if that's due to prostitution, because I was leaving a lot of old
Men
places,
have higher suicide rates.
and men do have higher.
Men have higher poverty rates. Men lose more divorce cases. Men have more fatal injuries in the workplace.
Yeah.
Men. Basically, a lot of bad shit happens.
Men
to
also
men.
commit like 90% of the crime.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Is like
True.
But they on top though. We stay winning.
Stay
We
with
stay with.
no, because I mean, as much as the stuff you can name for the men's side, I feel like you can name on the female side too.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of overlooked stuff. Like Amanda opened my eyes to at least one of them that was pretty surprising. It's like, if you were to get the same product, right? Let's say razor blades, right?
Wrong. I already know where you're going with this. Go on.
Is this wrong? What is it? What's the argument?
They have different shit in those stuff. The pink tax, they have different shit in those products because women's skin is actually more sensitive, and they have more stuff in that stuff to like make it different, and change it. Men, and a lot of times men generally don't give a fuck what we're doing. I'll get like the cheapest Irish like body soap, but women will go further to get something nicer for their skin. Not like they're getting something.
He's actually right on the last point. Like I've
That
read a
last point's
study
true.
is women do typically shop for an actual better product, while men typically shop.
Yeah,
I
Don't-
I
better
agree.
deal.
Why I
Those studies
agree.
are taking
However,
like the sense of like
that's
what do
not
they
what I
buy
was gonna
this
say.
at? They always
Like,
buy
Okay, where were you going with this then?
What I was originally gonna say is that what she showed me, right, was that like she was showing me two products that are exactly the same. They're
Mhm.
exactly the same brand, the same company, same razor
like
blade.
Gillette or something.
Same store or
The same store. Everything's exact same about them, right? Same packaging, right? The only difference is the pink one is more expensive. And they're saying like this is bullshit. Like why is the pink one more expensive? And my argument with her was maybe it's because the dyes are more expensive. But she was saying like that's kind of bullshit because they're gonna dye it black anyway.
I would say a better argument though is like in the culture, why would women take that?
I agree with
Because
that.
like in that exact scenario, they're literally on almost the same aisle or maybe one aisle next. If you're a smart human being, you would just buy the guy one for
If
the
they
cheaper
are,
price.
that's
And if most women just keep doing that,
why do you want
the price
pink
would
one?
go down on the pink one.
Well,
But because women typically, guys do it too, like where they're like, I can have no pink razor. But like girls will like buy things that are cute that don't need to be cute when it's just like a necessity or a hygiene thing. Because like if a bunch of girls just bought the guy razors.
Because it's targeting females. It's like the whole idea of it.
But like you don't have to. Like you're making a conscious choice as a consumer. As a consumer, it's your
It's literally a
job
cosmetic
to find
change.
the
No, I
best
get what he
deal.
means. Yeah, it's literally a cosmetic change. You're
Yeah.
You
paying.
don't have to get
You're
it.
paying
Yeah,
for
no, I agree.
skins.
You're paying for the skin.
I agree.
Dead ass.
It's optional, dude.
Dead ass.
I
Yeah,
agree,
dead ass.
but they're making the black one that is targeted for men
Cheaper.
where the female one that's targeted towards females is more expensive. And at the end of the day, whether you say it's up to the consumer, that's still like hello, like that's
I think it's fucked
that's
up.
fucked up.
But you have to fix it.
You know what?
You
My
can't just be like it's a
Well,
problem and just say it, but like, actively try to
well,
fix
no,
it.
I think that's what the whole
I would
point of
say
like she was
maybe-
showing me was like
Brains are
as in like
smaller.
this is something that's like not even like talked
Yeah,
about
yeah.
or even shown.
But then you get
And
to
it's
also,
bringing
like-
awareness towards it. Like,
Yeah,
like
that's
look,
true.
like this is kind of bullshit. Why? How come these razor blades are like all these other products? Actually, like even going down to, like pencils and stuff like that, where they're targeted for little girls. Like, why can't they have the pink one for little girl? Like, why is the pink product always more expensive?
Well, that goes the same for like boy stuff. They'll have like a boy like not action. They'll have like Superman on a pencil. That'd be more expensive than a regular pencil.
Well, that's a little different because like you're doing a decal versus
That's
like, just
different.
coloring something.
Yeah, but that one's also targeted.
You know what I
to
think
girls.
is that they probably make more. They probably make like bigger orders on the men's side just because they assume that like
Yeah, that's
like
what I'm
there's
saying.
more guys, like more guys are gonna buy it, so they probably make more of that product. And because there's so many, like, oh, we can sell it a little bit cheaper because we need to get rid of it. They don't want to sell it higher. And the girl one they probably make less of, and that's why they cost more.
No, well, you have the right idea. The actual reason the reason they say they do it, right, is because as a consumer, you're gonna see that and say, I don't want the pink one because it's more expensive. I'm gonna buy the black one, which makes more people buy the black one, which actually boosts their sales in the end process because you're giving them multiple options, but one's obviously the better deal. So they're just gonna, they sell more product in the
Streamline
end.
it.
However, they're saying that's fucked up because it's like you're basically doing that by targeting a whole sex. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if a boy can have a blue pencil and a black pencil that are exactly the same price, then why is the pink one, I don't know, 20 cents more? Regardless of it being
I
the
think
20
that's-
Probably because
cents.
they made
I just
less
think that's
pink ones.
Genuinely not true though. I've seen people compare the prices of that stuff and they're like always the same.
I have too, and I've seen the opposite. I've seen it being
Because
way
Is that
more.
people
also-
go in the stores and like compare colors and stuff because people have talked about the pink tags and they're like, look at this. People are saying this, but they're literally the same fucking price.
We should go check it at the store.
I am
Sometime.
down. I am
That'd be
down.
cool.
If I am wrong, I'll 100% admit it. I'll bring it back on.
I'd be down to go and check it with you though, like for real.
Another interesting
That
thing
was something
though
Amanda
is
showed me.
like I see this going like the opposite way in a couple of years too, because like now there's like so much talk about like gender normalities or whatever, and it's like, is it specifically targeting women or is it targeting the color pink? Because like, why can't guys get pink razors too,
I agree.
or girls get blue razors? Like that'll become problematic too.
Because I think the staple,
It is like that's the
society,
standard for
like
all- yeah,
staple
for
is
sure.
What
blue
do you say?
boys.
You can
pink
say
But I'm saying
girls.
like in 10 years, like that will be probably
That
I
might
don't-
actually be a topic. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so dumb.
it'll
might
probably
be
be
a
just
topic.
like single tone colors, like
I don't think
no
it's
men
gonna
or
be that big.
female sections. Will probably just be like
Because
razors.
I think that
Well, they always
Although-
have the traditional like male-oriented colors, female-oriented colors, and like neutral colors.
I think
I'm
it's-
saying it'll be more neutral later on.
I feel like a majority is still going to do blue for boy, pink for girl, and that's
Yeah.
just going to be the
Yeah.
standard forever. I feel like that's just like
I
a
agree.
traditional thing, and I feel like some people might try to change it, but I think that people are going to be like, nah, it's fucking stupid. We're going to stick to red and pink, or blue and pink.
I agree.
I think later it will be more subtle. It won't even be like they'll still be red and pink, but they just won't call it boy and girl. They'll just be pink razor, blue razor.
Mhm.
Because it's still kind of, it's like a middle ground. That's how America's always
companies-
about hitting the middle ground. 'Cause it's all about the bottom dollar. So you don't get rid of it because then that makes the traditionalists mad. And you don't gender it, so you don't make like
Like you've
People are
seen
into that
tons
now.
of companies like I don't want to say cave, but like they kind of cave to stuff like that where they like make it like gender neutral, or they're like, oh, this is also for girls. Have you seen like people always say this is for boys, and then they'll like make it like this is for them. So like something like that, I could totally see like becoming like a whatever thing in the future where it's like, oh, you get either or, because companies will always like they're just there for making money, whether they're like, because the only reason they make pink more is because they know like girls will pay for this more, and also like you said, there's going to be more blue stuff that will be paid for. But like eventually like companies like, oh, we can make more money off this, we don't give a fuck, it's not really a gender thing, all right, this will be more, or this will be even. Companies are just trying to make money. They don't really give. That's like the same thing when they make like gay pride stuff. for like all of Gay Pride Month, and then as soon as it's over, like back to everything, back to normal. We don't care. We're here just for the money. We don't care about you.
Of course.
There was like a thing where they made like a gay crosswalk, where it was a rainbow crosswalk. Literally the fucking night of, before it changed back over to just not Gay Pride Month, it was a regular fucking crosswalk again.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit. Businesses don't care whatsoever. They're there just for money. I don't think it's like it is a societal thing to an extent for more so the common people, but those rich people that make decisions really don't give a shit.
I think they do give a shit, because if they don't give a shit, then they lose money. I think they give a shit so much.
I think he's saying he doesn't care that it's a girl or a boy issue, or the CEOs. They just care about the what makes them more money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They don't
like
care
if guys,
about
if it was the
issue.
opposite, like if guys, like statistically didn't care about like the money and would spend higher money on razors, blue razors would be more expensive and pink razors would be cheaper.
Because I mean, like,
they don't care about the gender. It's just which statistically who's gonna buy what at what price.
Exactly.
Because I mean, like, I will say, like, I don't know, being with Amanda has really opened my eyes to like some of the struggles that she goes through. And I will say, like, I mean, as like a small like girl at her size, like, people are fucking scary. Like, I put myself in her position all the time where like guys might sexually harass her when she's working and shit like that. Like, it's scary that she's like someone who might be intimidating for you, who's like 6'3" or something. Imagine that, but now you're like shrunken down, like, you know, now you're way smaller and way weaker. You're Kid Naruto fighting fucking.
I feel like that's different though. That's more of a social thing rather than like a business thing, like what we were talking about.
Well, no, he's moving on to a different topic.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I agree.
I agree with that. 100%.
Well, I'm just saying, like, in general, like,
I've thought about that for a while, yeah.
Like, cause I mean, that's just one thing. So like,
Brandon, you know you're big. Imagine if you were small.
Yeah.
Not no, you have no mass in your body at all.
Yeah.
You get fucked up by a
dude, because I've thought about it too, like the amount of times I've just like drunkenly walked home like at 4 a.m. or just like been out like by myself. Like I don't never like once been like someone might rape me.
Exactly.
But dude, if you're a girl, that should be constantly on your mind.
Mm-hmm.
You're almost like naive if you like thinking like I won't get raped, because like people are fucked up. Like guys are fucked up for sure in that sense. Guys are. I mean, look at me, dude. I'm like, dude. If I had like got hit on my head a couple more times, who knows? Like, I beat off fucking 8 times a day. Like I'm fucking juiced up.
Well, if you lived like in the 1400s, dude, you would be a fucking.
I'd be a folklore, dude.
Because I mean, like
village fucking.
I mean, like, because you're bigger than all of us. You're the most intimidating out of all of us. So like. I mean, like,
Brandon would grab girls like you did the cat.
Oh yeah, dude. There'd be cave drawings of me, dude.
I remember one time I was working at Castle and we had just gotten off, and I was like hanging out with my coworkers, we're all smoking in the parking lot, hanging out, and we heard this girl on the phone walking by, and she was, you know, crying and screaming and having like a manic episode, and she looked like a normal girl. Like she didn't look like she was crazy, and she was obviously on the phone, so she looked like. I don't know, just like an everyday person. Like she was just freaking out over something, and then she was like, "All right, I'm just gonna fucking kill myself right now," screaming that on the phone.
Right.
And so I was like, I don't know, I felt bad, so I was like, I told my friends, I'm gonna go check on her and make sure like
I think
she gets okay, she gets home safe, you know, like hey, you okay, you know,
brain kicked in,
check if she's okay, right? So like I go out and I start like. I walk towards her and I'm like, "Hey, yo, are you okay?" I was like waving at her, like, "Is everything okay?" You know, I'm thinking like I have my Castle Park clothes on. I'm like right next to work. Like she's gonna see me and say, "Oh, he's not bad. He's probably just a worker checking up," you know. And she's kind of farther away, and I'm like shouting for her, and she turns around, she looks at me, and she gets scared and starts running away. And I immediately realize like, like she thinks I'm like scary, like I'm like gonna do something to her, because this is late at night. And it's like behind, you know, like a hospital, you know, it's kind of like
I was gonna check it after. Wait,
you're going too fast.
I gotta talk to you.
So it hit me, and I was like, oh, like what? Like I felt stupid. I was like, obviously I was trying to do a good thing, and you know, she took it wrong way. So I was like, fuck. So I went around the hospital and I saw a security guard, and I was like, "Hey, there's a girl like who's distressed out here," and I let him know, and he was like, "All right, I'll go take care of it. Thank you for letting me know." And he went on his bike over there, where he's at her, and that was the end of it.
Thanks for the tip. But dude, me and Izzy have talked about a similar thing too, where we're like, there's so many times where I've fucking like driven around, like I've seen someone like like in the middle of the night or like whatever, like, you know, just like someone who could probably use a ride. I've thought so many times, like, boy, I wish I could just like roll down my window and be like, hey, do you need a ride? And I'll like genuinely take them home or whatever. But like, I just can't. Like, I look like they shouldn't. If they're smart, they should say no.
Yeah.
They shouldn't say yes. Because like, yeah, I wouldn't want my sister to be like,
sure.
some fucking, someone who looks like me is like, you need a ride, sweetheart? Like, oh, jeez.
I've noticed a lot of homeless people, if I'm like alone, they don't really fuck with me. They like, sometimes they'll be like, can I get some money? Like, nah, whatever. And just keep going. But I'm with Amanda, we're walking around. Those motherfuckers will witch hunt me because I feel like they know. They're like, he's with his girl right now. He's got to seem hype. He's got to give me some money. You know, like, I feel like they got that shit played or something. They know the
statistic.
Oh, yeah.
More likely.
Oh, yeah. We went to...
You're a mark, dude. They got you.
We went to Santa Monica Pier and we were walking around. I got asked by like 4 homeless people for money. Yeah. And then I was outstanding and I had homeless people walking right by me, not even looking at me. When she was in the bathroom, I was waiting outside. Not a word. But walking with her, everyone was walking towards us to ask us for stuff. And I was like, these motherfuckers are like...
Meta, dude.
They do. Like, they know
sure.
the meta panhandling, bro. It's crazy.
I do agree women have it rough with shit like that.
I would way rather be a guy for sure.
Hell yeah.
Being a woman's like...
Oh, yeah.
Dude, there's been
well,
times-
I mean, it depends. You
If you're a hot woman...
If you're a hot woman, like, in a rich family...
Oh, you got it.
You got it made, dude.
You got it fucking made.
You got it made. You just gotta dodge the rape. You're good.
Yeah, dead ass. Dead ass. Yeah.
What's that?
And don't go off the deep end.
What's
Don't go
that?
Too hoary.
But to be fair, if you're fucking rich, period.
I would put one more thing
You
in
pretty
guys,
much can't fuck
like guys can't do. You can't talk to kids without seeming creepy as fuck.
Oh, dude, that's
For sure.
so hard for me at
I
Castle.
love talking to kids. I love like
That's
kids
so
are-
hard to
kids are,
work.
I agree.
Fun as fuck. But,
I
like,
fucking love kids.
I agree, though.
I do
Like,
too. I
even that. You can't even say that. You can't even be like,
that.
I like kids. They're cool.
Like if
It's
I'm
like,
walking, my
everyone's
dogs-
like,
I was walking my dogs the other day, and a kid was like, "Hi."
you have to pretend he doesn't exist.
Dude, no,
you have to fucking...
Literally, I'm like,
Turn your FOV all the way down and just...
Cameron's like, sorry, I got cases pending. I can't talk to you.
I hate that. Dude, I had
But,
a...
like her mom, she was like grandma, and she came over and she's like pulling him away, like, "Come on, like we can't talk to this guy." I'm like, "I was just." Because I mentioned, like,
But to be fair...
he kept saying it. I was like, "Oh, hey, buddy, what's going on?" I love talking to kids. Kids are funny. They're
But
like,
to be fair,
cute.
you can't blame the grandma. Like,
no,
she's playing the game, right?
I don't blame the grandma.
It
at
just
all.
sucks.
Better safe than
But
sorry.
it is like it's sad that like I can't fucking like.
That has to be like that,
kid.
yeah.
Like I remember walking to
I agree.
Staters one time. I was in my full like gear or whatever. I had like I couldn't get a ride that day, so I had my button up. I was fully dressed on
Oh,
uniform.
dude. The Stater uniform, though, it's kind of sus.
I had my fucking.
It's
apron on,
almost a
button
pedo
up.
uniform.
Dude,
The white button up.
I'm wearing a button up and tie. My hair's gelled, and I'm walking.
Exactly, dude. You throw on a couple of glasses. Oh, dude. You throw on those like pedo
Hit him
glasses.
with the accent.
And
Cameron,
you got a poorly shaved mustache.
Hit
You're
him with
done,
the
dude.
Cameron, you should come work with me,
I
dude.
walked past it.
Oh yeah.
One sec. I walked past it. I'm gonna say no already, but one sec. I walked past McAuliffe Elementary School, and Marley is in. My little sister is in elementary school at the time, and her and I think your sister Chloe, they both come over and they're saying like hi to me. They're like, "Oh hey," and they're talking to me, and I'm just like, "Oh hey guys," and I'm kind of still
Oh,
walking.
please tell me a supervisor presses you, dude. John Cena put you in the fucking.
he was at high school at the
Yeah.
time. He would have fucking jumped the gate.
But yeah, dude.
Boom, got me. But like the fact that like I was just like, "Oh hey Marley, what's up?" And I was talking to her for like a second, and her and Chloe, I was like, "Oh hey guys," and then Marley was like, "No, it's my brother." And the supervisor was like, "Get over here! Come on!" Like I get it, I do get it. Not like I don't understand. But, like, the
Oh,
fact-
so you're talking through the fence?
yeah, like I'm walking by the
Oh yeah, that's a bad look.
I get it.
Oh, yeah, that's a rough look.
But like,
Hey, come closer.
I didn't tell the supervisor like, "No, it's okay. I'm her brother. Like I know
Yeah.
her."
She's with me.
She's like, but
It's my girlfriend.
My sister was like,
Like, say it so, like, in the worst way
Yeah, so
possible.
casual. The casualness almost makes it
"Oh,
worse.
it's my girl."
Oh no, yeah, we know each other. It's
We
cool.
know each other, it's cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. Castle had it where like, man is telling me like, "Oh, I've had this little kid come and hug me, and I gave him a hug back, and it was so cute." I've had kids hug me, and I'm immediately like, "Y'all see this, right? Y'all see this? Like, he came to me. I didn't touch.
I didn't do it.
Everybody looking down, he's hugging me. I ain't telling him to do it. He's doing it.
Because like they're funny.
It's
kids are
weird.
You're like
It's
a basketball
weird.
player
But kids
doing a
get
foul.
so happy. I mean, you've
Yeah.
seen it.
If you're like, because young kids like they're like impressionable, and a lot of times like older kids kids. Other people, they're like, I want to seem like, not even subconsciously, they're like, oh, like I want to like say shit to this guy. So like they're saying stuff, and I'm like, this kid's funny, this kid's cute. Not in that way. I'm like, this kid's funny as fuck, and I'm like, you can give him knuckles.
Fuck this kid.
Fuck this kid. You give him knuckles or a high five or anything. Like it's like weird. It's super weird.
I feel like you like working at Castle because I mean, like, you can talk to all the kids you want. It's not weird to talk to them. It's not weird to talk to kids at all.
There's so funny
Just
way
don't
to
touch
phrase
them.
that.
That's all we say.
You can
Just
talk to
don't
kids all you
touch
fucking
the
want,
kids.
dude.
It's that much.
You
I
can
wanted
dream
a
come
job
true,
to
bro.
it.
Yeah, dude.
Like I wouldn't want to be a teacher of elementary kids.
Well, you're not a teacher.
You know what show I
Like,
just
that's
watched
what I'm
that
saying, like, I
touched
wouldn't want
upon
a
this
job
exact
specifically
subject?
just so I could
Yeah.
talk to kids. Like,
It's Kobayashi's
that's
Dragon
cool.
Maid.
Kids are cool, and I would love to be able to talk to them.
Right?
I want to get a job that I could.
It touched upon this exact topic.
The
How
maid show?
The maid show, the Dragon Maid
Kobayashi's
show.
Dragon Maid.
How the girl, she wants to work in the candy shop because she loves kids, but like not in the weird way.
Fucking wish I could. Kids are cool, dude. Kids are funny.
Yeah,
Kids
it
are funny.
sucks.
It's like we can't.
Dude, I mean, being a pedophile is like, it's got to be just
It's
a
rough,
bad
man.
role.
It's rough out
Dude,
there.
it's rough for you, dude. But dude, that's got to be
For
such a bad
us.
role.
For us.
Oh, dude. You got the cheese touch, dude. Don't touch me. But yeah, I mean, I feel like it's almost literally the same where they're like, love kids, they're great. And then it's just a little more. Like, a little, they just go a little. Like, I feel like it's a brain wiring thing.
Love
Like,
kids.
it has to
do
be
you
right.
think-
It
do
can't
you-
be a choice.
I would say, do you think that like pedophiles is like they should go to prison, or you think they should be going to like some special psychiatric?
They should be
help?
shot
You just killed off because we don't know how to deal with them.
Dude,
because
I mean,
they're gonna be
I've
pedophiles.
that's like the ook brain answer.
Because,
and,
like, we-
I
yeah,
get it.
you're
I
right.
completely
We
get
can never
why.
figure out.
You can't fix a
But I've seen
pedophile.
stuff in like other countries.
can't
I mean, we
fix
don't
them.
know. I mean,
You don't know.
I know what you're talking about.
You
Can't
can do it
fix them, dude.
preemptively before they make their strike. You know
I
what I
saw a
mean?
thing in Sweden. It wasn't. Maybe it wasn't.
You just have to
Sweden,
keep
but
monitoring them
That's
at all
Germany.
times.
A
That's
few
the problem.
years, Germany.
I believe so.
It was like Germany,
It's the same
maybe some
documentary you're
other
talking
countries,
about.
where they like instead of like demonizing them, they like send them to a facility, and they're just
It's
cool.
decriminalized.
Yeah.
They're not decriminalized.
They don't like outcast them so
They go- yeah,
hard
they
and,
don't-
like,
yeah.
beat
Go
the
to
shit out of them.
rehab
They don't
for
throw them into
pedophilia.
They
the-
do.
And there's
Yeah.
no
They put them
way.
in a super
they
nice,
go to a
super,
therapist.
very nice facility where they all live on their own land together.
Checking into rehab.
They're just cool. with
I
that.
think there should be different tiers though, for sure.
There's no
You should- yeah,
fucking
it's like
way.
spaces.
Because there's like child like rapists, like you know what I mean, like that's a little like you're still like
Or they catch somebody with child porn. Like the difference of it.
yeah, like those are some rare like those are some big gaps. Like if you're like
Yeah.
attacking
I-
kids
Did
in
you
a
do it?
park,
Did you
like
act upon it? Okay, like
I just don't think there's like if you do murder, I feel like for the most part, unless you're insane, it was a choice that you made.
Yeah.
But who the fuck chooses to be a pedo?
my
That
only
is like the
argument
worst choice ever.
is you don't choose to be like for sure. Like I believe the same thing, but you have to have some kind of the same way
Awareness.
you choose to murder.
Okay.
You have to be like you have to deal with it like a disease. Like you're just like
I
I'm
know.
born with this.
I'm
I
sick.
suffer with it. I'm
Yeah.
sick, but you can't act on it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like it sucks. Totally sucks. You got dealt with fucking
I'm
bad.
And there's not- and it
attracted
sucks
person, and I
'cause-
can't have you dissing me like that.
And it sucks because like the people who know it's a sickness, they can't go out and seek help because it's like such a look,
Such
like,
a taboo
You
thing.
look, yeah, you get
Super
looked
taboo.
down
you don't
so
wanna
heavy,
seek
so you
help.
never want to.
won't
Yeah,
get
you never want to
if
seek
people
help.
Give you shit for it.
Yeah, I agree. It's a tough. That's a tough. Like, there's no right answer for sure.
Do you think they're gonna join the LGBTQ
They'll try
eventually?
to for sure.
eventually?
Because like, if you're any like, if you're mentally ill,
Trans
you have
age.
to like.
Trans age.
The smart move if you're like mentally ill is to like attach onto like a movement and like just see how far you can fucking go.
Yeah.
That's just a logical choice if you're trying to get away.
Yeah, I feel like with that though, they don't let it in because they see it as a mental illness.
Yeah.
Where like being gay is not a mental illness. You know what I mean? Just like
Yeah.
although being gay used to be seen as a mental illness.
I would say they're like pretty like.
Nigga,
Well, I guess like mental illness is like not even the right word, but like they're both.
You're wired.
You're both
differently.
hardwired in a way that's like, I guess slightly different than the average like person.
I'm
Because like on
sorry.
average, most people are
I can't
heterosexual,
help it.
like statistically.
Yeah.
So like, you're wired to be homosexual or maybe like bisexual
And
or
you're
like
just
whatever.
wired to like little
But
children.
you're also wired. Like that's even more like it's different, like for sure. But you also have different wiring.
because
I guess.
pedophilia is not something that's new. This is something that's been going on forever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
Well, to
something
be
that just
fair,
came
even
out.
like pedophilia though, like for a long time wasn't even like because like for a long time, fucking
Fucking little boys.
14-year-olds
was
and boys
cool.
was like just culturally
normal.
normal. Because it is just a hard line that you just say like 18's the age. Like there's
Well,
no like
that was also due to
difference
age.
between
That
a
was like,
17-year-old
but that was
and
also
18.
due to like
The
dying,
lifespan.
life expectancy.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you started bleeding, like all right,
We gotta breathe.
No, I'm saying there's
We only
for
got,
sure
like, 10 more
factors, but I'm
years
saying like ideally like you're just. I mean, there's no like actual age that's like appropriate. It's just a line that like a government chooses to.
Yeah.
draw.
I will say though, I feel like another big reason they probably did it so young when back then is probably because they don't know how long you're gonna live. Because
Exactly,
they
yeah,
ain't
like
gonna
I
live
said,
You only
as
got
long as
10
you're gonna
more
live
years
now.
left after this, you just
Yeah.
turned 15. You might die.
Dude, you're having a midlife crisis,
Yeah,
dude.
exactly.
You're 15.
I've been working since like 8 years ago. I'm not gonna die in the
well,
next,
it
like,
was
10
because
years.
I'm
being young,
in the
you're
union,
the
bro.
you know how you're at your strongest when you're young.
Yeah.
When you're at your strongest, that's when the women can have kids. Because as
Yeah.
soon as you got older, like having kids way back then was fucking
Oh yeah,
impossible.
dude. Even
like,
now, even
guaranteed-
fucking now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but back then it was like, wait, now like until you're 40, then it's like an actual risk. Back then, dude, like if you had a kid by like time you're like 21, it's like, all right, you're old. Like,
But isn't that kind of weird though? Like to think like that was like the average, and then now, just like if you're born and you're like I like 14-year-olds, like it's just like it's not a time to be alive for you,
it's
dude.
really not.
You missed it by a century, doggy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
A little more.
Hate to break it to you.
Sorry, dog.
Oh, yeah, more?
More, yeah.
Nah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, dude. You, know,
You think in the 1900s they were fucking kids though?
You don't think they were
No,
fucking kids in the 1900s?
No, not like
They were, but,
super
like,
common.
You were
saying-
courting
It was already frowned
14-year-olds.
upon by then.
That's what I'm
100
saying.
years
It was
ago.
already frowned upon.
Like, 100 years ago,
There's a
those-
lot of cases of.
You dumb bitch.
I'm curious at what point was like we were like, all right, guys, we probably shouldn't be fucking.
I'm
14-year-olds.
assuming like 1700s, like
1700s?
before guns.
No.
Before guns?
No,
Before
Yeah,
guns.
I know
think
many
around
historians
1900s.
that have married like their second cousins that were like 15.
When do you think they
Tons of
banned?
like
Yeah.
boys.
When do you
They're in
think
my history book that have 15-year-old wives.
when do you think they banned incest?
Incest? Oh, that's late game.
That's late game.
That's late game.
I thought that was always frowned upon. Not always, but for a good while, I thought that had been frowned upon.
It's been
Even
frowned-
more than younger girls.
Like
I thought it was-
cousins, for sure. No, cousins were always like
that was
hot.
second
like-
cousins.
Cousins were always
like-
fired. Hit that shit all day.
brothers and sisters, kids.
Brothers and sisters was like
fathers
weird.
and sons, mothers and sons.
Yeah.
I knew that's all.
That
that's
really
been a thing
depended
for a
on the
while.
family. Those families that were like,
Dude,
Yeah.
they're hardcore.
We're talking about like societally.
On a
People
s-
look down on that.
On
Yeah.
a side note, what's
Wow.
with all that incest porn on like
It's
everywhere?
step. It's not actual.
It's
No,
step, you're just,
There,
you just don't
you
wanna
don't.
face
You're
the
not looking
fact.
hard enough.
You just don't want to face
Step.
the fact.
Or
You're not
in
looking hard
laws.
enough.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I don't know where that stems from.
I know
The
of
taboo-
one
the taboo
channel.
of it, because it's like so
Yeah.
like looked down upon. It's like another taboo of like other shit like people look at or whatever. It's like another one is incest. Because like I'll look at incest shit. I'll look at incest.
I would say it's like
I have
three
no IRL attraction
issues.
towards that. If I had a hot older sister, maybe. But the fact that my sister's younger than me and by a good amount, even if she was only a few years younger than me, it'd be so weird. Like I don't like the thought. I'm very protective over my little sister. But if I had an older sister and she was like 2, maybe 5 years older than me, and she's like hot as fuck and she's coming on to me, that'd be kind of hot. But the fact there's like that little power thing to it, I don't know. It's just the tabooness
What
of
the
it.
fuck's happening, dude? Why would you say that?
Delicious dudes.
You don't think you would
podcast.
feel different? I think it's because
No.
you have no. There's no person to that. You're just saying like hot older. sister.
Hypothetically, yeah.
But if you had emotional,
Then I'd
you
like,
wouldn't
"That's
be
my
that way.
sister, bro. I wouldn't fucking do that.
Yeah.
I feel like if he actually did have a sister, I feel like he'd be thinking differently. I don't think he'd.
No, I agree.
I like
That's
to
what I
give
think
them
now.
hopes.
I agree now.
He would probably think the opposite. If I had a younger sister, it was like,
yeah, if he was older, yeah.
No,
The grass is
Holy
always
shit.
greener on the other side.
I don't like the thought of that at all. I think
holy.
Well, because you
So
have it right
weird.
now.
but I agree with what
That's
you're
what I'm
saying.
saying.
That like if I did have an older sister,
You're always cracking
I
all
agree-
these jokes. That 14's too old for you.
I agree
What do
with-
you mean?
I agree with the first
Exactly.
sentiment you said that if I had an actual older sister, I wouldn't be okay with it because I joke about it and kind of think like it would be cool now. But the fact that I have a younger sister, I'm like that's not cool whatsoever. Like if I was on the other fence, like say I had a younger and older sister, I probably wouldn't be okay with either or at all. Like, I would think it was bad because right now,
But we're saying if you were in the universe of the Cameron who has a hot older sister,
yeah,
that universe Cameron would be like, damn, imagine I had a younger sister.
I don't
That'd
think
be
that'd
hot.
be a thing. I don't.
It's
think
because
so.
you're you.
I
You're
don't-
this Cameron.
I
That's why.
agree. No, I understand. I'm
Yeah.
taking that into the fact. I don't think I would be.
No?
I don't think so. Well, one, I've never been into like the younger sister thing.
Well,
Yeah.
but because you have a younger sister, though.
I know. I'm putting that into the fact. I understand.
But you
the-
can't account for that. Like, it's not. possible for you to
I
account.
get that.
This is alternate universe Cameron.
It's like growing up with an
but
older sister would change your life
It's so
dramatically.
easy to say that though. I feel like just saying like, oh yeah, alternate universe camera would be okay with that. That's so easy just to say.
No, I'm not even saying that. I'm saying there's a high chance. Like
I don't think a high chance.
That's
I
the
deadass
mentality?
don't think so.
it's just the inverse of what you are right now.
I don't think it would straight up just make me inverse if I had an opposite.
I think that's more likely than you being more of the same.
I disagree. I disagree on that entirely.
Imagine he loves Brawl and never touches Melee.
He's gay.
Imagine a world where we all play Rust. All of us.
Oh,
No.
All 5 of us.
Oh, prison, dude.
No.
Jamie's our electrician.
Oh, hell yeah.
I want a world where we all just play Civ together all day long. Just repeat games of Civ.
I want the new Sims to come out so we can play multiplayer Sims. That sounds fun as fuck.
great.
Tell me it doesn't sound fun.
That
Sounds
sounds.
alright. I'm not gonna lie.
You guys are fucking lying
Sounds
so
alright.
hard. You tell me
I
it
don't
doesn't
mind
sound fun.
I don't like Sim.
It would be fun for like a one-time thing.
You want to try this?
Yeah, dude. I'll give it.
Been eyeing it. How far are we in, Jamie?
So how do we get these on how do you guys get these on Spotify?
We don't.
It's pretty easy.
What's
to
the
do.
first step?
You have to buy an FFC. FFC? FCC? No.
Yeah,
that's
you
not
know
right.
me.
You have to buy RSS feed. You have to buy an RSS feed,
Uh-huh.
and then from there it's pretty easy. There's like websites that do it
Is that a
easily.
one-time purchase?
It's a monthly.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I did it with my other podcast.
How much was it?
Spotify and iTunes. It's like $6 a month.
That's
or
not
some
bad
shit.
at all.
It's not bad for like what it was, but yeah, it's pretty easy. It's way easier than you would think.
That's how much I pay for my Minecraft server.
It's actually
Hell
harder
yeah.
to upload it,
Do you really?
but it's because there's
$5 a month, bro. Well, actually, no, I pay $6 a month.
for
Yeah, a
your
lot of people on
Minecraft
it.
server. It's not bad.
Not bad. Pretty good.
All right then. Last topic, guys. Anything? Any last
You
thoughts?
said you had several
Food for
topics?
thought.
Oh no, dude,
think I
I'm
have.
exhausted them all.
He's been blowing through them.
I've been hitting them.
What's the final humdinger to end it on?
Humdinger.
What happened to Belle Delphine? You guys know?
Ooh, I've been wanting to ask that for a while.
What do you mean?
She sold her fucking. She gave away the secrets, dude. Because like the way it works is
That's what you mean, already.
like when it's just teasing, it leaves more to the imagination. Once you sell the goods, it's like
Alright,
your property value goes down by a lot.
you're just as
She
much
gave
as those other
everything.
ones.
She's just like the other girls.
Huh?
But when you're that hot Instagram girl who I've never seen naked but seen really fucking close a couple times, that's like it makes your ook brain like attached to it more because you're always like waiting to see the.
Because
next bit
it
or
was a
whatever.
big thing. People waiting for
It's
her
like
to
a
drop
oof
like
thing.
her first porn thing or whatever.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
she did, and everyone immediately after was like, I heard very little like fanfare.
I liked her
of
second
it and
video
after
better than the
that.
first one.
Oh,
When she gets tied up in the van.
No, that's the third one.
Oh, okay.
you know what?
I didn't.
I like
see
how
that
you know
one.
them by chapters.
Let's throw this back.
I watched them all.
Third chapter.
I've been following her.
Let's throw this back. Have you guys thought of any anime crossover ideas?
Ooh.
We got. I mean, we've been having this whole time. He's not been lingering in there in the back, cooking.
Yeah, it's been warming up.
Anything?
Kettle on the stove. It's starting to.
I don't watch that much anime.
How about
Dude, what do you
Devil-
mean? Toradora Naruto.
Toradora and
It's just Naruto, but
Naruto?
with a heavier emphasis on the rom-com.
Ooh, you know what I
Sensei
would
may be a
actually
better
like?
character in that.
I mean, the only problem is like ninja school so early, but like if they had somehow like ninja high school,
Ooh,
it'd be kind of interesting.
that would be cool.
Like a high school drama Naruto, would be kind of
that would
interesting.
be cool.
It'd be a funny like filler like mini series or something. I wouldn't mind that. There's even like a ending to like one of the Naruto's. The ending song is like them all high school themed and like it's a high school theme ending, and it's pretty cool art style and stuff. But yeah, it's one of the closers. Instead of a Sakura on the beach bikini ending, dude, 90% of the endings is
I don't
Sakura
get
and Ino.
I don't get it.
Oh, dude, that's Toriyama.
This dude, it's like you're in like the middle of an intense arc. I forgot which one we were literally watching. I don't know if it was the pain arc. And then after an episode ends, it's fucking Sakura on a beach, just like
Yeah.
all in bikini.
Oh, yeah, dude. You're sweating after a good Naruto speech to Pain. You're like, you really hit him with it, huh? Oh, dude, he is.
And then they put
cut
shit
to
in
that.
her mouth and cut to that.
Oh, yeah.
Spit in your face.
Song. I'm like, I was just hyped. Slow song. Bitch ass Sakura in a bikini, and then you're like, what happened? What fucking happened? I don't get it.
Now my dick's soft.
My dick's soft.
Thanks.
I can't think of a mashup.
That'll be my answer. High School Drama Naruto.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go blow up your bathroom.
That's fine.
Amen, brother.
Shut up.
I feel like it'd be too easy for me just to like name my favorites because I don't think Dragon Ball Z and Cowboy Bebop would work too well together.
What do you mean? That's literally GT.
Wrong, but I see where you're kind of coming from.
It's the first arc.
Good point.
It's the first arc of GT.
Side character for Dragon Ball.
Jocko the Galactic Patrolman. That's like the.
Cool.
That's a side manga, but people don't fuck with that much. It's people don't really fuck with Jocko that much. He's a universal or galactic police officer. He goes around doing shit like that, and it's whatever. People don't really care that much. They already have that. They don't care that much that they put Jocko in Dragon Ball. They're like, oh, okay, here, you guys like him now? We'll put him in Dragon Ball. And he's mad, whatever.
See my brain?
Huh?
My brain?
Your brain?
It keeps wanting to do Konosuba X something. But I don't know what that something is.
High School of the Dead.
That's too crazy.
He takes Aqua into a zombie-infested Raccoon City ass zombie.
Dude, Darkness would be the one where her titties fucking, well, the sniper bullet goes through it. Damn, that's a good question. I wish I had been able, had time to think on that, because I really can't. Just looking around my fucking room at all the things I like.
How about High School of the Dead with Devilman Crybaby? Or not High School of the Dead. I mean, DXD. Excuse me.
Wrong guy's not here. Or the right guy's not here. We got the wrong people.
DXD.
And Devilman Crybaby. Or Devilman Part-Timer. That'd be kind of funny.
Devil's a part-timer?
Devil's a part-timer. That sounds kind of funny. That sounds like a good time.
George Lopez in any isekai. I think George Lopez in another world would be hilarious.
Anyways, thanks a lot for tuning in for this episode of Delicious Dudes Podcast. Thanks a lot for joining us, Kyle. Really appreciate it.
Anytime.
And hope you guys really enjoy those top 10 most delicious topics of the week. And we'll hit you again next time.
Wait.
I want to hear what Brandon has to say. Brandon. George Lopez?
Anyways, peace out, guys.
In any isekai. I just want to see George Lopez in another world.
What do you think of DXD and High School of the Dead and what was it? DXD and Devilman Crybaby.
He said DXD and Devilman Crybaby.
So what? So just like a gorier D&D almost, or a sexier Devilman?
I don't know. It can kind of go both ways.
I was thinking more like, because I would like a gorier D&D. Or
DXD?
DXD, yeah.
Or I was also saying Devil Part-Timer with DXD.
That's just funny or sexy. I mean, it's like doubling down on the recipe.
Yeah,
like
I guess
double
you're right.
fudge brownie.
Yeah, it's not really. It's not really adding any kind of like special twist. I guess you're right. Yeah.
I do like the idea of a sexer DXD. It's gory as fuck, but it's also good a little more.
I actually really like Devilman DXD. Like, just take out the take out the sexiness almost. But like how they like originally did like the chess format, and like you fight and you like battle, but just make it fucking gory, actual demons killing and like fucking each other up.
But what?
And which art style?
What art style? Yeah, I was gonna say that art style.
For me, I mean, I'm definitely biased with Devilman art style.
Dude,
I like Devilman.
Okay, walk at a test with Naruto.
Ooh,
it's still high school. You got the high school rom-com, maybe a little less of comedy.
Are you doing?
But in that same sense of they have the battles virtual, and they have. It's actually they have the ninja styles, and it's more emphasis on their actual fighting
virtual
styles.
battles.
On the virtual battles.
That's a good answer. Dude. That's for me, dude.
I got you.
You got me. Yeah.
How about you, Israel? Can you think of any? How about you, Jamie? You got any in your mind?
No.
Dude, I feel like you just would double down. You just have double fudge too. He's like, what if like these lollies were hanging out with these lollies? Wouldn't that be lit? Would be pretty lit. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
See,
what if it was Pineapple Express, but they're all Asian girls? Pretty cool.
Hold on. Okay, I have one more small topic. It's really quick. I just want to tell a story.
did the closer.
You did the closer while you were gone.
Yeah. So we're done already. This is it. This all got cut out already.
This is all bonus clips.
You think he's cutting anything out?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'll cut it all. It won't even get uploaded.
Just put a black screen over me like the entire time.
You want to modify your voice?
Black box and
I was over
modify.
at Eric's house. He put on this like really progressive gay show on Netflix. We were just hanging out.
What was it
watching
called?
Oh,
Generation, I think.
He made me watch.
Was Euphoria?
No, I did watch 2 episodes of my own of that. But he made me watch fucking
you watch
White People something.
Dear White People?
Dear White People, yeah.
You watched
I hated
Euphoria?
I tried it, dude. I couldn't do it.
I played the game.
No.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I don't understand tickle torture. Why was that one so like
Oh, dude. That was
such a bad scene? But I was like,
That'd get me.
I get Brandon's super
The
ticklish.
tickle monster, dude? Give me all the dicks. Let me out of here. Turn off the machine.
I was like one of the mission, like one of
I'll
the
become a cum slut, please.
one of the story parts is like you just tickle them and then they just laugh hysterically until they pass out.
Yeah.
And then that was it. And I was like,
Oh, I've seen the Euphoria.
wow.
We did try tickling at Eric's house. I forgot how it came up.
You guys are
What?
ticklish. Y'all are ticklish.
Tried tickling? Hello?
You guys.
I'm
Is
super,
this an 8th grade girl party? What's going on?
I'm ticklish.
We
Jesus
tried
is
pillow
not
fights and tickling.
whatsoever. Like he just stands there.
Yeah.
And then Eric is super ticklish, like
Oh,
Brandon.
yeah.
Y'all
I barely touched him. And he was like, "Oh."
Are you ticklish?
Yeah.
It's very inconsistent.
Jamie, are you ticklish?
I would say for the most part, no.
I was like, no, dude.
What the
Dude,
fuck
y'all
are you doing?
gay, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all ticklish, bro. Y'all gay as fuck.
Dude, I wish I wasn't. It's a curse.
No
dude.
feelings, bro.
I feel like it's my Achilles heel, though. Like, God gave me that to, like, nerf me.
Dude,
See,
imagine Brandon was Omni-Man beating the fuck out of me, and I went,
Oh, dude, I'm done.
You know, one of the things Amanda, like when we first got together, she asked me if I was ticklish. I said no. And the reason is because when I was younger, I was really
get beat.
I was really
on the sides of my body.
I was really
And
depressed
numb.
as a kid, and so the only time my parents could make me smile is by tickling me, and they tickled me so much they just broke me, so I have no feeling anymore.
You use those tickle points.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
and
dude.
she was just looking at me like, "What? Like, well, that's
tragic,
fucking
dude.
sad, bro." And I was like,
Yeah,
"Nah, I'm just
animate
fucking,
that
just not
story.
tickling." She's like, "Oh."
Oh, you had me, dude. You had me.
She's like,
too.
"Oh my god, that's fucked up."
I believed you for a second. I was like, damn. You used all this tickle points, dude.
That's crazy.
Tragic.
I mean, I get like a little bit ticklish on my feet, like they get a little sensitive every once in a while, but yeah, but that's about it.
I don't have
It's-
in my bottom of my feet.
You wanna close this out, Brandon?
Yeah, dude. Shout out whoever gets to watch this in a year from now when it comes out. You know, I'm actually interested. This is October 5th. I wonder when this will actually release.
You know what the crazy thing is? This is gonna be like before I was famous. You know what I mean?
Oh my
Oh,
So
yeah.
when I'm like, making $1 bajillion, dude, and like, 10 years from now,
These guys knew him.
Look, can't
Can
and
you
they're
do me a
gonna watch
favor?
this again, and
Yeah,
they're
can
gonna
you
be
say
like,
the N-word
"What
on the
the
mic?"
fuck?"
Hey, what was that about pedophilia again?
It's gonna be hard to. It might disappoint my family. Might be hard to
You're that dude
explain
who
that
likes
one.
hanging out with kids, right? You hugged that kid, right?
I did not hug that kid. I let that kid hug my legs. I did not touch him, dude. I literally pointed at him to another operator. I was like, "Y'all, you see this, right?"
What's your opinion on black people?
Hey,
What about the Asians?
Kings, dude.
dude, I had one try to rob us.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you I had one try to rob us.
Yeah. Well,
No, he tried
I
to
remember.
fucking.
You and Amanda, or what?
Yeah.
Damn. You got pulled up, or what?
Okay, so what happened? I never told you this.
Uh-uh.
That's crazy. So,
I've heard it.
I don't think
I've heard it. Yeah.
It's my girlfriend Amanda driving, right? My friend Amanda, right? And she's in the passenger, and I'm in the back seat of the passenger, right? And we're parked because we just got off of work,
Brandon, I want to know what your instincts would have done in this situation.
and we're sitting in the car and we're talking, we're smoking,
Where are
we're at Amanda's house,
Oh,
my
okay.
friend Amanda's house.
Like a driveway or the street?
She lives in an apartment, so we're in the gated community. We are literally looking at her front door,
Gotcha.
right? And we're just parked in the parking lot, sitting there smoking, just decompressing after work, right?
Uh-huh.
And we have the windows down just a little bit because we're smoking. and I hear like walking.
Crackhead.
I hear like walking, like my rust instincts kicked in. Okay, I hear like running behind me, like walking, and I look
He's got
behind
the
me.
Turtle Beach.
And it's this fucking
He's 6 o'clock. He's behind us.
it's this big ass guy, and he walks up to my door, and I immediately was like, oh fuck no! Like, I already seen so many videos of shit like this, so I immediately lock my doors, and I go, Amanda, lock the doors. And he comes up to the door, and he tries to open my door, right? And I was like, oh shit! I was like, what the fuck, right? And he puts his hand into the window, and I just slapped it like really hard out the window, and I started rolling up the window. Both Amandas in the front seat are completely frozen; they are not moving at all.
You have to.
Yeah, because they're just
They're
in
in
shock.
shock.
They're like, "Oh fuck! Like this is actually happening, right?"
Yeah,
and so I roll up the window, and I reach up to the front seat, and I lock her front door, and I start rolling up the window and kind of like staying guard just in case he tries to reach in the window or something again. And we roll up the window, and at this point, Amanda like kind of snaps out of it and turns her car on, and this guy now stumbles kind of back, and he's saying something to us. So I kind of crack the window just a little bit just to hear what he's saying to me, and he's like, you scary motherfucker," and I was like, what? And at this point I realized he's drunk as fuck. Yeah. And then he starts trying to like open doors to other cars in the parking lot, and they're all locked. And then I was like, oh, thank God this guy's drunk, because I realized this guy's like 6'3". This guy is way bigger than me. Like
Big 6'3" black guy.
Dude, he literally came out a rap video, bro. He had the chains on. He had like nice clothes. So I thought, I was scared, man. I was like, this guy is about something. Anyway, he's a big guy. I'm scared. He came up to the door like that. And he was drunk, so I was immediately relieved because, like, oh, he's not really a threat. He's drunk, you know. He can't even walk, you know. Yeah. And Amanda pulls away. And now the other Amanda, our friend, is scared to go to her front door because...
there's a big hulking black guy walking around.
Yeah, he's drunk and he's fucking weird, you know. Yeah. And so I was like, Amanda, I'll walk you to the door. He's no threat. He's drunk. She's like, and she's kind of worried about it. We sit there for like 5 minutes. She's like, all right, fine, fuck it, let's do it. And so I walk her there, and the entire time's like, hey, so we're not talking now, huh?
Is he still there?
Yeah, he's just sitting like the alley, like fucked up. He's like, yeah, you're not talking now, huh? You ain't gonna say shit now, huh? And I just ignore him when we walk up to her door, and you know
that would have had me fucking heated, dude. I would have been like, "What's up, homie? What's up? What's really good?"
I walk with Amanda.
I bitched your ass in the car earlier.
That was a backhand too. Yeah, no. We walk up to the. I walk up to her door and everything. She gets in. She locks it. She says, "Thank you." Everything's cool. I walk up to back to the car. And on my way now, he's like, "What you doing in my hood? Like, why you over here, dog?" I was like, "Drop my girl off." And he's like, "Aight then." and then he was quiet, said nothing. Yeah. And I walked up to the car, and we were cool. He's like,
real recognizes real. All right,
he's like, "Aight then." I figured like he probably just thought like he's probably drunk, maybe ordered an Uber, and like. Maybe thought we were his Uber. That's
you're so nice.
That's my thought
You're so
process.
nice, dude.
But it scared me. That scared the fuck out of me. But I just figured,
you know,
that's what he did.
There's no Uber coming. He didn't order no Uber for sure.
I told my family about it. And
he's checking cars though. I mean, everyone does that in my neighborhood too. You just walk around. If you're like poor or like tweaking, you just go around. You check every car. You'll get lucky every once in a while. The door's open. You just take anything inside there. That's all he was doing. And he was probably too drunk to notice that there's fucking people in that car. He went to reach for his shit, and then like shit was happening, and he's just like acting on a reaction. Oh, go fucking in here, and then you slapped his hand. He's like,
oh,
and now he's mad, so he's just like, yeah.
So what would you have done in that situation? You're in the car.
In the car, I think he handled it perfectly.
Yeah, he really did.
Especially because like he's caught off guard. Like there's no like. Of course, if you knew like pre-sight, like of course you could do like so many things different. But like reactionary, perfect.
Is that what you?
He played it
though?
probably.
Slap it away.
Slap it. Yeah. I've probably been yelling at him the whole time.
The fuck away, homie.
What the fuck?
That's yeah,
what the fuck?
What the fuck, dude?
That's all I said. That is what I said. I slapped that. Hey, what the fuck? And
dude, once I noticed he was drunk, though, I mean, I wish this wasn't me. But knowing me, I would have got out of the car. I'm gonna beat this motherfucker and take his chain. Holy shit, dude. Especially with two babes in the car. Oh, dude, watch this, babes.
I told my family about it. My mom was like, he probably thought you guys were all girls because you have long hair. You know what I mean?
So I think he didn't see you guys. I mean, I could be
Maybe.
wrong.
I mean, we had the car on, like it was on, but it wasn't like it was like in neutral, so we were just.
You have to think like
there,
drunk
know?
people
or in
are
park,
like half
excuse me, not
retarded.
neutral.
Like,
Huh?
drunk people, like really drunk people, you have to treat them like they're half retarded. Though.
Yeah, well, when I figured he was drunk, when I realized he was drunk,
Yeah.
I was like, he's not a threat. Like, we're
Yeah.
fine. But, like, in the moment, all I see is this fucking tall-ass guy walking to the backseat of a car, and I'm
Yeah.
like, holy shit.
Did I tell you have I talked about the story of my brother and Jose beating the dog shit out of that homeless guy?
Not on the podcast.
No?
Not on the podcast.
So good.
I remember you.
Dude,
This video's gonna take forever, bro.
Damn. Alright, oh well.
Save for next time.
Save it for next time.
Damn.
Good story though.
That is a good story.
We'll finish talking afterwards.
Alright, yeah. Call it, Jamie. Cut these people off cold.